I am so nervous to play this. Hi, Leah. You finished your second playthrough yesterday. I'm excited to try this. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think we're gonna really like it. I'm so excited to like see the characters and like their designs and stuff. It's gonna be so cool. Hi, 99. I might turn the audio down a little more. I tried to balance it, but I don't think that it's quite right. It's game month. It is. It so is. Okay. I think that's a little better for audio. I don't know. I just don't want to feel like I'm like shouting. There we go. So I guess we just go for it. Wait, how many saves can you have? Can you have infinite? Okay. It caps at 30. That's good. That's good. Shout out to the gays. True and real. 100%. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. How are we gonna pick? Wait, do I pick mine since I'm playing, or do we do the they them for everybody? Oh no. I think I'm gonna have to go with they them because I don't damn it.
Once upon a time,
There's narration.
far, far away, in a realm ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over.
This is so cute.
Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia, not that far away, there was a tavern. My tavern.
Uh-huh.
A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment. A place open to everybody.
Oh.
Even jackdaws, I suppose.
Oh, that's so cute.
But I'm not just your typical innkeeper.
Uh-huh.
My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious.
This is so charming.
I know.
Oh my god, I love this.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh my god. Magic drinks, you say? Right, John? Oh my god. I think that the one that was shaped like an hourglass, whatever that was, that looked so cool. Hiya, Inkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy. Wait, look at their design. Look at the flower. I'm obsessed. And complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy. Oh, their name is Fable? Yes, yes, all fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better, I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. That's still an adventure. Doing that is still a total adventure. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome. Did it? No, but I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees. The same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon. The same moss. Did you eat the moss? I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so... Sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. That's still pretty exciting. A good roasted nut can be super exciting. I won't sell that short. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling, and sauces are as a snack. There are various types of nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. See? Look it. We get it. We get it. Oh. This changes everything. I'm allergic, they say. Well, I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut, just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? Yeah. Not a great adventure, but it's still an adventure, I think. I think that counts as a mistake. I wouldn't say that. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice? Oh, no, 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 no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Hi, Mossy. So I'm very good at growing Phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. Ah, oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. Ooh. I'm like a bland soup. Oh no. So a classic case of boredom. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Oh my god. This was literally us trying to figure out like new games to play. 100%. Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun. Oh my god, visiting a circus or tried adding some zest to your soup. Oh, we get to start choosing. Add some zest. Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights, and of people, and of actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what if singing is not the telling? But what is singing if not the telling of a tale? That's so true. How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I looked after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to this song I started writing. I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. Ooh, that's pretty daring. Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them enjoying themselves in the water. Happy Pride! The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. A divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Wait. Oh my god. Okay, so fabled Verafina is a ranger taking care of the Ashen Grove. They're a sweet and gentle soul and a regular at the Wayfarer's Inn. They dream of being an adventurer, but are troubled by severe anxiety about, well, everything, really. Their nut allergy probably doesn't help either. They each have an arcana? Wait, they each have a tarot card? Guys, this is so good. Oh my god. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. The Hanged Man for theirs? That's so good. That's so perfect. I'm already getting Hanged Man vibes from them too, so that's like really good. They're neutral good, which makes a lot of sense too. Oh my god. Okay, we've got recipes. Very cool. We've got some stats here. Is there more? There is. Oh, yum. That looks so good. That's cool. Okay. Got infusions, and we got the map. Oh my god. Wait, can we look at, like, the map? Oh my god. I want to read all of that. Hold on, we gotta finish this. The most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Also, Mossy, thank you for the 45 stream streak. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. No, mention them. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. That's true. You gotta save it for them. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. Usual? Yes, please. What's their usual? That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Oh, this is so cute. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both. Yes, I knew it. I knew they were going to say that. But mostly I want a swift strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering, I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Oh, this is such a good little, like, transition into a tutorial. Yes, I'll show you. Really? Yes. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron? Or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Oh my god. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. Oh, so cool. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Oh, he's so cute. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Oh, you pinned my order. I did. If I want to look for specific, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log, just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something and see what sticks? No, I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. Oh. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with a sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Oh, that's why he's there. I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Okay. So, we open the journal. And then we draw the recipe. Okay. So we need... Okay, so the ingredients are... Oh my god, that's crazy. Syndicate, thank you so much for the 24 months. Probably not going to be subbed for much longer since your family's at low income. Oh, that's totally fair. That's totally valid. Take care of yourself. No worries. You never have to, like, tell us about that or like, apologize or anything. Like, no worries at all. That's totally fine. Okay, so we want the dexterity. So we want Pluma. Can I... How do I add this? Ooh. Okay. So we've done that. And now we want... What is the other one? This brain one? Intelligence. Oh, we get to use temps. I'm so excited. We're gonna need a little of this. Okay. And then we need a little of the shield as well. Which is defense, which is this one. Yeah. I think that's it. I think we did it, because that's the same thing. And then we ring the bell. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. Well, I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Oh. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Yes! Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but... But what? Never mind. Oh. Oh. Hi. Guys, it's a sexy rogue. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Okay. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Ooh. Shots fired. Sure, whatever. Okay, so we have spoken heart. So we draw the recipe. So we need this one. Okay, there's that. We need this. And then we need a little defense too. Come on. There we go. I have standards. Listen, my standards are... I don't know how to... I like my emo voice. Okay, listen. Need to edgy bitches of edgy edge a little. Yeah. This should be digestible, maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. Oh, you're so edgy. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. A banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully hyperbole. Okay. All right. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Aw. Good standards to have. Your partner system is goth. Some of us are goth. I don't fall under that designation. Oops. Isn't that up to you? It's true. Only you can follow your dreams and make that choice and make that leap. 100%. I wish it was, but it is. It is. That's all it takes. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. Don't listen to him. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Yes, Fable. Oh my god. I love them so much. I want to be best friends with them. I want this to be my new bestie. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? Yeah. I mean, my brother looks after the Grove, as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me. And you should do what your heart desires. Yes. Speak truth. Will it stop aching then? Oh, they're crying. Oh. I think so, yes. It's true. What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Yes! Louder. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Oh. Oh my god. Hello? Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? Oh my god. Wait. You own this establishment, Innkeep? Last time I checked. With that, whom do I have the pleasure? How much is this adorable game? I'm not sure. I don't remember what it was. I think it's pretty cheap. It is... it's on sale. It's 45% off right now. We grabbed the story edition bundle, so it's like $12. It was like $12. The name's Carolyn. Oh my god. You can... Excuse me, guys? You can call me Care or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Hello? Why have we not played this game sooner? Why have we not played this game sooner? Also, our Pirates SMP, like, NPC became a furry? And also, like, mildly femme? Guys, what? Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn, what can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the quests, right? What? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. Ugh, no quests for me, but I may have one for you, or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Traegerin, terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. The Vutakin Carolyn told me about a werewolf who is roaming around Traegerin, a potential threat to villagers. Ooh. Spicy. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Arove. Oh, wait. A werewolf previously has been seen in Arove, a southern town. A nomad, or do they have a goal in mind? Wait, look at the S's on the side. Look at the S's on the side. Look at those. Yes. Oh my god. Obsessed. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. Is that a Twilight Shade reference? I'm so here for it. You mean the one with the vampires? Yes! Think so. Nah, that just split society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire. Guys, I was team werewolf. Okay, Jacob was so my type. It's bad. You remember trying to draw those S's? Oh my god. Which one are you in, Keep? Team werewolf. Is it the fur or the pecs? Don't lick. Did you see that? Oh my god. Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp more so. I'm itching to ask for details. That's not the truth, but sure. Don't. Streamer may have a type. Thank you for the hydrate, Conqueror. I do need it. I am thirsty. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Ooh. Yes, that's why I asked. Keep guessing. Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf? Yes, all the time, at least twice a day. Oh, they didn't like that. Only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. Ooh, spicy. Okay, wait, who are you? Do I have information? She, her? Chaotic Good, the Chariot. Ooh, okay. Fair. I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunched back, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same felt Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. No, that hag had it coming. Never fall behind in your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that southern werewolf, yeah. Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get in a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works? On any dog, trust me. A werewolf's secret weakness is playing fetch. Apparently no dog can resist the urge to run after a stick. Look at this little sheep on the top. Oh my god. Good to know. Thanks, Carolyn. Not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. We have to go with Care. We have to go with this one. We have to. I can't. Oh my god. Our parents with some fantasies. Alright, Chief. You got a name or is it just Innkeep? Just Innkeep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Oh, hi. 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 Don't talk to me like that. Oh my god. Happy Pride. Well, Innkeep, then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead. Something with a lot of strength. Ooh. Okay. Something with a lot of strength. So probably the Southern Brawler, yeah? I feel like that's definitely the move. So we gotta just strength it up. Perfect. And then we do this one. Sometimes it's so hard to like get it the right like spot. And then one of these. I do. She's really pretty. She's really pretty. Okay, we've made our drink. I like the drink making system. It's cute. A drink with 0 water as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Perhaps back west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. She's playing so hard to get. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. Okay. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? Well, yeah. No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. An unusual amount of undead seem to be haunting the West. Undead snails are being accused of eating crops. This apparently poses a problem. How many... Okay, we have to keep these rumors, like, in some kind of order. So we'll keep those 3 together. We'll keep these 2, like, on their own thing. Yeah. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the West, so... might as well humor her. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Undead snails, right? Could you imagine how slow they'd move? Could you imagine how slow they'd move? Oh my god. Undead and then snail on top of it. They would be so slow. Something like that, yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. It's certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just going to open wounds you stapled shut. Ooh. Or eat your face. But what if it's eating your face in a sexy way? The past haunts everyone willing to listen. That's true. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation. And I'm ending it. Ooh, spicy. Alright, well then... if you find any more rumors from me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Oh. Hold on. Do we have more information now? Yeah. A strong and fearless beast slayer with a taste for strong drinks, big swords, and even bigger muscles. She despises small talk in any way or form, and understandably for her, keeps her distance from werewolves. Wouldn't like being mistaken for one either. That's cool. That's cool. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? No? Don't want them to go to waste. I don't. I could use some help. I'm guessing we hit that. Fine, I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. Oh boy. This is where I sort all the rumors I've collected. Oh! I'll also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. I think the best next step would be sorting the match in snippets on your quest page. Wait! Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quests. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select that quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Care. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Oh, I'm guessing she just left. I'm assuming that this is the quest. Oh, wow. A werewolf making their way up to Tregerin from Erova. They pose a violent potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Apparently, werewolves love play and fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Tregerin from the werewolf mayhem? That's cool. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, he's so cute. Oh. Okay. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. 2, Prelude to Bravery, 58th of the Wake. Oh, man. Hi, Fable. Oh, you're taking the quest. Oh, okay. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tregerin. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you, looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even, preferably one who is good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest. Ah, I am good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. And maybe I want the quest. Just maybe? No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. Oh. And then I step into your tavern, and the quest practically jumps out at me, and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room. Oh, and they're silver too, so that's perfect. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? And then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if I try to shoot it with my silver arrow? I miss and shoot a tree instead. And then the tree would be mad at me. I don't think that the tree is the thing you should be worried about. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf. Yeah. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Yes! Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Ah. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest. It seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make for a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic, fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. Bessie, that's just your trauma. What's the Mary Morgan incident? Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank Gaia word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure, the chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So, they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tregerin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure! Yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never got lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well, there was blood rushing in my ears, and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end... Hold on, what is this? In the riverbanks of the Shivermere hides the Mary Morgan, a wrathful spirit prone to drowning men, women, and everything in between. Ooh. In the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when the dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Quag Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. A wyvern chimera rests in the Quag Mangrove. Adventurers beware, you might be on its menu. But I didn't. Hang on. There's more. Ooh. Okay, so there's the quest for that one. Oh, so when we have a quest available, we learn things. What about the Hydra? Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the dream plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven. But I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra. And I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around. And how its green scales match my hat. Aww. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things as changing as Leviathan's sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the amaranthine hydra has given me a riddle. What is that? A chimera's hatred for mice is a universal truth. Or maybe it just rhymed with ice. Wait, that could go with the wyvern chimera. Yeah? So maybe they bring mice along with it? Maybe. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answers, so I left. And I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. Chat, if you want to eventually partake in your gay river nymph dreams like Fable, you gotta starve the anxiety goblins in your brain. That's so true. You just have to go for it. You do. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it some? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Wood halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. I suppose you have a point. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had been just once. Seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confused them with their evil twin, the weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping? Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. I had a big yawn, I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with picking flowers. There is if they're the wrong flowers. Imagine if I had offered them to the adventurers, or even worse, the Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing. We need to get Fable in touch with that furry woman. Who care? Maybe. I don't think gifting others flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. And it would have made for a good story to laugh about together. I don't think they would have laughed about it with me. More at me. Maybe they would laugh with you if you chose not to run away. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such a thing yet. Not everyone thinks about you the way you think about yourself. Ooh, what a line. That would be nice. Innkeeper? Yes? Do you like spending time with me? Yeah, I do. Really? Of course. Seeing your face in my tavern brightens even the cloudiest of days. Please never stop coming around. I won't. You make me feel a lot less alone. Thank you. That's because you're not alone. It's true. Not as long as my tavern and I are here. You better not go anywhere. Not planning on it. Anyhow. You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. You can't just say that to somebody. Oh my god. But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. I'll have to find that out then. Like, on a quest? For example. Don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that will change by sitting around? Ooh, I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try and help them. Always try. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? Community, teamwork. 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows, you might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they'll want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away really quick. That's the spirit. Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero, charmer of nymphs, am going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes. Good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice could influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry if you're backseat mixing. Ooh, okay. Okay, so there's 2 options here. So we could go with the Swift Strike, or we could give them a Spoken Heart. Sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words. I'm gonna do the Spoken Heart. I'm gonna give them the Spoken Heart. I think this will be really cute. Okay, and then it's one of these. Yeah. This should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. But farming. No, wait. That sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farmers in Tregerid. And I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. And that's what I think I was going for more, is like they need a confidence boost, you know? Like they can run away or they can shoot their arrows, but I think that they need like a confidence boost to get going on this. You got this, Fable. You're gonna laugh if they come back and are not dating the werewolf or something? I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. And how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so... So? I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seemed like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us. Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. And they go, I hope Fable will be alright. I wonder what path their fate took. Maybe a zesty one. I hope I was able to help. Yeah. You're back! Hi! Hi! Oh my god! You again. Me again. Hi! And who are you? Someone who wants a drink. Uh-huh. What kind? Drink. Yes, yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific? That spoken heart one tasted fine. Thank you. Oh my god, you want another spoken heart? Bring your deepest feelings to the surface? Okay. I'll bring your deepest feelings to the surface. No problem. I can do that. Hi. Hi. Talk to me. Look at them! Oh my god. A spoken heart just for you. Maybe it'll help you find more words. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. Gone. Okay. Charming. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened to you guys? What happened to them? Careful. You'll step on my cape. Oh, this person is fruity. Oh, shush. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? You still have a slime on you. Ugh, not another one of those empty babblers. Do you prefer a different line? Let's see. Hail and well met, adventurers. Would you like to try me drinks? No, that feels wrong somehow. Could try the one where you just serve drinks quietly. I'm fresh out of that one. Sorry. Thought so. You're planning to try and peer into my backstory? Probably. I'm warning you, I'm very good at ignoring non-essential NPCs. Why are you ignoring me? Not ye, the innkeep. The innkeep is ignoring me? This is a Monster High character. Not in the slightest. Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky. I love him. I love him. I see. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? What thing? Ah, my cape! Your cape? That's not his cape. The green fell on his shoulder is an ooze, or what's left of it. And the rest of it is on you? Aye. Pretty tough to clean off. May I ask how that happened? You just did. Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for the story and your names. Yes, I love stories. Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you. Oh, good deflection of Fey knowledge. I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederic Duquette Dusang. He's so French, I love him. Oh my god, he's so good. It's long for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle? Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood, or if you're out, I will also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Wait, his name is Kyle? I hate it. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something with red in it. Okay. I guess we're doing this. Because this is a lot of red. This is cute. This is really cute. Alright, here you go, Kyle. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. I love him. It also tastes delicious. Very alive. Maybe as a chaser, you could let me have a bite. No. Okay. And to whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frost Grip. Nice to meet. Yeah, skip. Just serve me something strong. Something that feels durable. Tough like a mountain or the caves of Ur. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough. Coming right up. Okay. Slay, bestie. Where is this? This. Oh my god. And then... it's... oh gosh. It's one of these. And this, I think? Yeah, okay, we're good. Perfect. A taste of Ur just for you, valued customer number 2. Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see you're many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just how I like it. So, Rhea, Kyle, what about that ooze-filled story? Fine, guess you've earned it. Alright, picture me, deep in the mountains of Dolvamer, with my trusty axe and a good drink by me side. There I was, minding me own business, digging for the good stuff, you know? Hit a gold vein earlier and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. Then suddenly, this big ooze starts coming along, and slurp, gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now? It's nearly sunrise. And? The sun kills you? Oh, right. Ooh. A quirky vampire is looking for his cape. He seems a bit confused. Wanted to go for a stroll in the sun. Uh-oh. Interesting. Did the ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. So I took me shovel. And dug, and hit, and dug, until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Look at Kyle crying right now. Almost nothing. So, did you dig out your gold? Silly food. She dug out me. And guess what he was clinging on to? The gold. Oh, yes. A big gold nugget should be enough to get me to Baruvia. And perhaps he can even get me a dandy new cape. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. We did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again? I get you to Baruvia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return, I get the gold. But what about my cape? Okay, we have information about Rhea. Blacksmith, lawful neutral, the world for her arcana. What's Kyle's? Oh, it's the Fool! It's the Fool! Of course it is. Of course it is. A hot-headed dwarf and pretty rough around the edges. She's not a fan of meaningless copy-paste NPC talk, whatever any of that means, and seems to have caught herself a lost vampire while digging for gold. Unfortunately, or so she claims, she is now stuck with him. Where'd you last see your cape? Don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We've looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape? Where everyone puts their cape. Do you know where I put me capes? Where? In a wardrobe. Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? Oh my god, Narnia! What? Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you. We could? Phenomenal. I could put out a quest for you, but for that we'd need a little more information. Good luck with that. First, I need to know where you last saw your cape. Is Kyle manic or just stupid? I think he's a little manic. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strut in Baruvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes, which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. Of course. Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? My wedding. Oh, Kyle is married. Your wedding? When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape to show how important she was to me. Evelyn, the vampiric Countess Evelyn, residing in Marrow Castle. That would be her. Congratulations. Are you still married? The vampire last saw his cape on his wedding day before he was wed to Countess Evelyn. Okay. Ugh, of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Turns out she just wanted... Uh-huh. Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape! Ah, rats. Here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? That little, mean, vicious, beautiful beast. Her, that thief of thieves, robbed me of my most precious possession. I love the way he talks. He's so good. Wouldn't that be your heart? No, I had that taken out centuries ago, but my cape, I could never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn, how could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, buddy. Stop! Perhaps Innkeeper, that's your name, right? Sure. Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. So, where could a brave adventurer find Marrow Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of the mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn. Queen of darkness. Temptress of men. Flamenco champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape their life. But be wary. She bites. And she may be invisible now. Alright. So, where is this? At the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak resides Countess Evelyn, the vampiric temptress of men. Be wary of invisible threats. I think I've got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time. I hope so. That reminds me. Another cursed monologue. Innkeep, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do. A second lagoon. Okay. We pour our drink. Perfect. This dumbass doesn't like women. Why did he marry one? I think it's just like, I don't know. I think he reads bisexual to me. He reads bisexual to me. This is very bisexual vampire coded. 100%. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest. Let me try. Can I do the quest thing now? No, I can't. That's okay. You got it right again. I might even last till dayfall with this. Kyle, would you like another drink as well? No, I cannot drink now that I am consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so. Everything ails you. The whole way here you were complaining about having to walk. My bat form doesn't work like it's used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. And my back is all itchy. By the dragons, could it be because you insisted on sunbathing? Oh, right. Innkeeper. Do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin? I'm afraid not. Oh. That reminds me, my Aunt Matilda used to harness the power of a chimera's saliva for sun protection. Ooh, a chimera vampire sunscreen. One thing that stands a chance against the grueling curse of the sun is chimera saliva, apparently. Source Aunt Matilda, a vampire? Wait, I feel like there's something that we've gotten here with this. Okay, so we've got these 3. Interesting, interesting. Okay. A beast made out of several animals. Got 3 heads in all, made by the dragons to guard Gaia. Likes to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware. I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful. Ah. Wait a second. Wait, no, this is a quest here. The chimera thing. Ooh, that's cool. If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva. I'm sure that would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? No. Oh. Oh, he's so sad. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Miss Frostgrip, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal. Oh, nay, forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem. I can make it another quest for my trusted board. And when will it be done? I don't know. Tell me, when can I walk amongst mortals in the glistening sunlight once more? We have information about Kyle now. A peculiar visitor looking everywhere for his beloved cape. However, it seems that he has definitely lost more than just that. Possibly also a few of his memories and his marbles. He was once married to Lady Evelyn, a vampire countess residing in Marrow Castle, and enjoys sunbathing. Perhaps a tad bit too much. Beautiful. As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up, and succeeds, especially that part. Splendid! Did you hear that? A quest just for me! Let's leave it at 2. Say, Innkeep, while we wait for someone to do his work for him, do you perhaps have a room or 2? Possibly a room without sunlight. Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here. Sure thing. I've got a couple of barred up rooms. You can stay there. How much? You can pay when you leave. Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real person one day. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, tasty creature. Oh, hi. Anyways. Okay. It's adventure board time. So we have the Chimera. And this is the quest. Deep in the Quagman Grove resides a wyvern chimera. Its scales and claws are a valuable treasure to any alchemist, its saliva even more so. As it happens, a certain vampire may be able to use the rare saliva to produce a sunscreen so effective that even he could walk in broad daylight. Is there any adventurer or mouse brave enough to confront the beast, the chimera, not the vampire, and bring back a bucket of saliva? Ugh, that's so gross. And then we have Evelyn. And that. Perfect. On a mild summer morning, a senile vampire came to look for his cape of invisibility at the Wayfarer's Inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his cape at his wedding, where his ex-wife, Countess Evelyn, stole it from him. She resides at the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak. Venture to the peak and dare to retrieve the long-lost cape, but be aware she might be invisible. That's cool. Oh, I do. He's so cute. This is such a cute little, like, transition sequence. I love this so much. I wonder if Mr. Tall, Dark, and Brooding is coming back. New friends and former enemies. If it's like James from Pokemon, I can definitely see it. My shipment of infusion finally arrived this morning. I now have access to some Fey crystals and frozen pine cones. Ooh. Together with Fable's Phoenix chilies, I have 3 infusions now. I'll unpack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling they'll be of use soon. Probably. Oh my god! Hi, Care! Hi, Fable. Hi, Care. Oh my god. So... Innkeep, a drink for me and this lanky pal. It's good to see you too, Care. Why are you blushing? She meant to say please. Welcome back, Fable. You look alive. Thank you. I am. That seems like a given. I'm just happy to see them doing well and with a friend. We ain't friends. Uh-oh. We're not? So you two didn't form a party? No. Oh. Oh. And what's the drink about? They may be very annoying, but they did just help me solve a family feud of 10 years. Ooh. My quest to pick up the mini brand's vinyl player and blind boxes is complete. Ooh, fun. Very cool. Streamer is not only weak to edgy bitches that are edgy, they are weak to manic bisexual vampires, apparently. Listen, I am weak to a lot of things because, yes. Listen, happy Pride Month, okay? God. Can a girl have more than one taste? Listen, it's fine. It's fine. So I do owe them at least some of your dishwater, at the very least. Family feud? I wouldn't call it a feud. More of a miscommunication. No, it was a feud. I feel like feud implies a certain level of hostility. I was gonna kill him. I thought that was a joke. It wasn't. Oh. But no one died? No. Elfie here was able to prevent that. It's Fable. Whatever. Does this perchance have something to do with your quest? It does. I stopped her from killing the werewolf. Huh? Got yourself a Lego Game Boy? Oh, cool. That's awesome. Elaborate, please. I was going to kill the werewolf. They stopped me from killing the werewolf. What's not to get? A lot? Yeah, why? I have questions. I think they are confused because the quest was to save the villagers from the werewolf. And now it sounds like I saved the werewolf from you. Which I did. Kind of. I also remember you saying you didn't want that quest, Care. I didn't. Was there by chance? They were both stealing sheep. Was not. Sure was. Adventuring don't pay what it used to. So you just steal other people's sheep? Mind your own business. How did any of this lead to a successful quest? Yeah. Well, where do I start? How about at the beginning? Right. I was born on a half-crescent dreaming moon of the quest, Fable. Right. The quest. There was no trouble. I know enough shortcuts to travel through the Ashen Grove swiftly. I reached the borders of Tregorin right around dusk. The Ashen Grove thins out around there, and you can catch a glimpse of the wide fields and vineyards, as well as seeing one farm after the other. An idyllic sight. Well, at least before sunset. You have trouble in the dark? Emotionally? Visually? A little. I mean, I reckon I could still see more than a human could, but darkness is darkness, and I am no owl. Thank gods. You're already weird enough. Imagine the damage you'd do if you could turn your head all the way around. Who says I can't? Just kidding. Oh my god. Anyway, luckily darkness doesn't affect my hearing. Not the normal kind. What? Nothing. Okay, I heard a creaking fence and footsteps that were failing at keeping quiet. Your ears are failing at being small. So I snuck closer and saw a werewolf-esque shape picking up a tiny sheep. I was petting it. Well, I thought she was going to eat it, so I summoned up all my courage and I stepped out of the shadows and I said, "Good evening, werewolf. Please put down the sheep." I didn't expect them to be entirely in their right mind, of course, but I wanted to be polite. And I thought it might confuse her, and maybe that would help her calm her down. It confused me, alright. Who the heck sees a werewolf and the first thing they do is greet them? A polite person? Or an insane one? It worked, didn't it? Because I ain't no werewolf. He wasn't that different. But I'm skipping ahead. To my surprise, instead of a growl, the werewolf, or not werewolf, responded with a what? So the confusion plan had worked, but I hadn't really expected that response. So I said again, "Please put down the sheep." And she asked why, and I said, well, because stealing sheep isn't very nice. And she asked who I was. No, I asked, who are you, a guard? I was about to introduce myself when we heard this blood-curdling howl. It sounded like someone had ripped a hole into the fabric of reality and pierced it with a horrid yell. Please, it was barely a bark. And it made the blood freeze in my veins. I heard panting and heavy footsteps, and I barely dared to turn around. You turned around immediately. And when I did, I stared into the twisted face of a werewolf, yellow, gleaming eyes. Gleaming with jaundice. Sharp teeth, giant claws, he looked like he wanted to eat me right up. He did. But before I could beg for mercy, suddenly something rushed past me and lunged at the werewolf. When I regained my composure, Carolyn and the werewolf were on the ground, fighting tooth and nail. And the sheep you were holding? Obviously, I set it down at that point. Good. So you went to Fable's aid? No, that ain't it. I noticed the wolf's flannel rags. They were blue, checkered, and had an uneven print. Just like the kind of stuff Uncle Dragon likes to wear, that old fucker. Hey, why can't I say that? Fucker. What the fuck? Youth protection. The age rating system is quite harsh. I'm gonna swear every time for it because I don't care. Fuck. Beans. Anyway, it was dressed like Uncle Dragon, smelled like Uncle Dragon, fought like him too. I was joking when I brought it up before, you know? Haven't seen that old man in years, was coping about it by joking. That's the only way I can talk about him these days. Because of the feud? Yes. He used to be my favorite uncle, but then he changed. Became irritable and angry, distant, fought a lot with Uncle Fedor. Cared more about the moon than he did his own family. Wow, gee, I wonder why. Eventually, he just left, ran away, without a word, left us and Uncle Fedor behind, worried senseless, until we found a letter saying not to look for him and all their savings missing. Swore I was gonna kill him if I ever saw him again. Always thought he just couldn't face up to his problems. Turns out the solution was just to get these problems as far away from everyone as possible. Idiot. Did you talk it out with your fists? I tried, but Elfie stopped me. I'm glad they did. How did you figure that out? Well, she was yelling at him. I didn't understand half of it, but I could tell she was angry and hurt. I tried to get their attention by telling them to stop, but they wouldn't listen, so I shot an arrow right next to both of their heads. My aim was a little shaky, so I didn't end up grazing Mr. Dragon's ear, but it got them to stop for long enough to start listening to me. I threatened them that if they didn't stop to talk, I would shoot them both. I never would have done that, of course. But they must have believed me, because they actually stopped to listen. Looking mighty scary there, little pal. Thank you. I sat them down and did my best to be an insurmountable obstacle between them. If they wanted to fight, they would have to go through me. That sounds rather dangerous. 'Twas. Wouldn't have stopped for them. What? You're the size of a stick. You think you can stop two angry wolves? Oh, well, anyway, I used the opportunity to figure out what was going on. And that's how I found out about Mr. Dragon and Carolyn and the miscommunication. Feud. The feud, sure. Turns out that after Mr. Dragon was turned, he was too ashamed to admit it. But he couldn't stop the changes and ended up hurting all the people he cared about. That's no excuse, of course. No, it ain't. If we'd have known, we'd have helped him the best we could. At the very least, would have built a steady shed with scratch-proof walls for full moons. He didn't think that would have happened, though. So he decided to fix the problem by leaving, deal with it alone, and so on. Oh, it's actually, like, so sad. Like, just, oh. But that only made it worse. Of course, he was too embarrassed to come back, so he just focused on the whole werewolf thing and not any human things, or Vukakin things, so to speak. Trying to find a cure, trying to avoid the moon, trying to find a place to sleep, stealing sheep. That's something they have in common. The sheep? No, the stubbornness and the unwillingness to ask for help. Ooh. But the sheep too. I said it as a joke, but it would seem that not only did they meet, but now I do see them smooch. Yeah, they'd be so cute together. But they had to talk about it. That silent resentment wasn't good for either of them. Oh my god, real. And you got them to do that? The little stick is oddly persuasive. Had us talking about it before I even realized I didn't want to. Maybe because you did want to. Oh, the shocked Pikachu face? Maybe. How did it go? Fine. We'll take some time to accept his apology. We'll have to see him change first, and apologize to Uncle Fedor and the rest. But it was good to see him again. Guess a hug did feel better than a greatsword in his gut. Wonderful. Of course, there's still the problem with the whole werewolf thing. He got so obsessed with a cure he still can barely control himself. We helped him realize that even a cure couldn't change what he'd done. That he has to accept he's different now and learn how to live again. Oh, that's so... Of course it won't be easy. No change ever is. I learned that from you. But we have a group of werewolves living near our settlement. A small community that enjoys the company of our warm trees. We play charades with them a lot, and they taught me about the phases of the 7 moons and the secrets of the moon signs. That sounds like a bunch of horse shit. It's real. You're a crescent moose. We introduced Mr. Dragon to them, and they promised they would take him in and help him deal with his lycanthropy. That sounds great. It is. It's a happy ending. I wouldn't call it an ending, rather the beginning of something new. Yes! The end of one adventure is just the beginning of another one? Yes, it is. It always is. Exactly. I like that. I do too. It's like a new chapter. It's not the end of the story, you know? So after your heroic therapy session, you two decided to grab a drink together? Got offered to spend the day at the settlement. But they don't serve anything strong enough for my tastes. Plus, Elfie was dying to get back here. Was talking about how they needed to update you on everything non-stop. Would think they live here or something. I had to report back about the quest. I'm glad you did. They also started crafting something with the werewolves. Ah. Said something about it being for you, Innkeep. Oh, really? Yeah. Did Fable learn about star signs? I feel like, yeah, Fable's definitely an astrology, like, girly with an asterisk because they, them. So, like, I feel like Fable is an astrology, like, girly pop, which isn't gender, like, specific, you know? That's the vibes I'm getting from Fable. It's not finished yet, but I'll let you know, I promise. Wasn't that hard, was it? Ah, well. So, a drink. What can I offer you, Care? Surprise me with something that fits my brawn. Which by I mean, make me the usual. Strength never gets old. Okay. I will make you a strong drink. This one. Perfect. There we go. That's all the astrology girlies. Yes. Absolutely. Prize. I'm a Pisces, right? You know? Not bad. You should do this professionally. Oh my god! I do. I'll think about it. Fable, what about you? Do you have something that'll calm me down? Maybe even bring me some of my agility back? Like a swift strike back to my senses. I've had a stressful day, night, morning, sequence of events. You want a swift strike? Okay. We can do that for you. Absolutely. I love the hourglass shaped one. It's so cute. Here you go. Thank you. Wow, this is perfect. You look tired. Have you considered sleep? They do look like they're going to pass out any second. So do you. Maybe sleep is a good idea. Carolyn, do you have a place to sleep? I can sleep anywhere. It's a talent. It's depressing. I have a room available. You can stay there. Sounds good. How much? I'll count it as payment for your help with the quest. Fine. Later, Elfie. See you late. And she's gone. Are you heading home, Fable? Yes, I've been gone for a whole day. I need to get back and make sure everything is still growing correctly. Maybe take a nap first. And there's only one bed. Yes, that too. Did you enjoy your first quest? I did. It was scary and different from what I expected. And I didn't know I was so good at pretending to be charming. Have you considered that you weren't pretending? You did well, Fable. Thank you. I hope that wasn't my only adventure. I think this is just the beginning. That would be nice. Do you think I'm going to save the world one day? That's a very tall order. Ha! You're right, I'm not cut out for that. I didn't say that. I would just prefer it if the world didn't end. Right. But if it does, you're the first person I'd ask for help. Maybe you should ask Carolyn first, but I'd be happy to be second. We'll see. Let's hope we won't. I like this world, and you have a point. We shouldn't hope for such a calamity. Even if it would make for a good song. Or a sad one. Or both. I'm going to head home now. Do that. I'll stock up on quests for you. I can't wait. See you soon. See you soon. And with that, we're going to take a very brief break. Because it is ad time. So we'll be right back in just a moment. In just one moment, chat. Okay. We're back. Guys, look at who it is. Look who it is. Look who's here. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's so... They've taken off their little hood. Wait, I can see their face now. Like, oh my god. Anyway. Good evening to you too. Oh, spicy. This quest, it wasn't here yesterday. Correct. That's correct. It seems dangerous. It is. Thank you for the hydrate. I do need it. Thank you. And mysterious. Is this the vampire one? Sure. Like me. You could be a little less mysterious by telling me your name. Please? Zephyr. Oh my god, hi. Did the wind carry you in? Oh my god, that's such a good joke. No, my legs. I want that quest. Well, you can have it. Not just literally, physically, emotionally. Emotionally? I want to take on that quest. Go to the castle to get the cape. I mean... Yes. Oh my god! Well, no one has gone to the castle yet, so if someone would like to go, they would be welcome to. So you know of the castle. Yes? It seems strange. It is. A vampire lives there. I heard rumors, whisperings, of a strange, fiendish woman residing there. What a coincidence. Me too. That's why there's a quest. Has she ever frequented your tavern? No. Not recently. But she has. Once. Had a vampire mixer. Interesting. So she was only here at night? Yes. Would you say she was unnaturally pale? Oh my god. No, she had a lot of makeup on. You want to make out with this freak so bad? I do. Listen. But below that mask. Sure, yes. Would guess she looks pretty dead below that. What kind of drink did she order? Blood. Interest. You sell blood? Of course. Whose blood? Did you hear about wolves avoiding the castle? Really? All of them? Yes, she has a lot of werewolf traps set up, but all animals seem to steer clear of Marrow Castle. They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside or leave. And anything that tries to merges into her land in one way or the other. As a grave, a pile of decorative bones, dirt feeding rotting flowers. They say death clings to her doorstep like an everlasting melody. That's such a good thing to say. Sounds like a strange place. Like a tomb for something still alive. I love his makeup. Or for a goth. Yes. Can I also just say I really like his makeup? That like, this is so slay. This is so very slay. The single tear. Oh my god. Goth or vampire, she seems to be a thief. Aren't you as well? It appears so. Do you not sympathize with that? Ooh. Thievery is an honorable skill, but it must be performed in secret. Or you're not worth the coins you pocket. Also, stealing a man's cape is just plain rude. I suppose. Oh, it's not a crop top. That's not... I don't think that's a crop top anyway. I think it's just like... I don't know what that is. It's cool. The only thing worse than that is stealing a man's hat. Not if it's cursed. Especially then. Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having your trophies reclaimed, can we talk about his single fishnet glove? You must live with the consequences. Wait, do we have any knowledge on him yet? Oh, we do. The moon! Oh. Oh no. That's perfect. That's actually perfect. That's actually really, really perfect. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's really good. Oh my god. Okay, the consequences being you. Exactly. It definitely sounds like you know what you're doing. Of course I do. I am one with the shadows and the wind, gone before they even notice I'm there. So you could easily swipe something else along with the cape, right? Certainly. Gold, gemstones, other treasures, whatever pays the bills. What about some interior decorations? Like what, for example? Just something to pretty up my tavern a little bit. He has back, even at his tattoo, the small of his back. I was not paying attention enough, I guess. Maybe something useful that also doubles as a decoration? Like a chair? Stealing a whole chair sounds a little too ambitious for your first quest with me. I'd prefer something smaller, like a little trinket. My walls are still a bit empty. Wait, you're being serious? The he, they, too? Absolutely. A memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire sounds like a wonderful addition to the tavern. I'll see what I can do. You won't be disappointed. Okay, can I say something insane? Like, listen, he is gorgeous, right? Like, they're beautiful. I am absolutely, oh my god. But I feel like it would start off like a crush kind of situation, but like as I get to know him more, like it's just queer platonic besties, you know? Like I feel like that's how that friendship would go. It would start off like, oh hi, you're really attractive, oh my god, but then like you'd get to know him and be like, wait, I actually just want to be really close friends with you. We're just besties. We're just besties. Maybe because I'm seeing when I'm looking at him and I'm like looking at this and I'm looking at the moon arcana and the rogue class and the he they. I'm just saying. They remind me of someone I know. And I'm just saying. Anyway. Well then, I trust you to deliver yourself to her doorstep and the cape back to me. Along with a neat little addition to my interior design. Sounds like I'll need a few stamps. Would you like some? No, too traceable. How about a drink then? I could do with one of those. I heard your drinks inspire transformations of great magnitude. Allow you to dip into parts of yourself that you weren't previously aware of. Raise yourself up from your shadow. Say, what do you trade them for? Secrets. Ooh, I like secrets. Secrets. I have many. Grant me one. I shall. I know this may come as a shock to you, but I was here before, just yesterday. You may not remember because you barely noticed me in the shadows. Oh, I noticed you. Don't even worry about that. I was so stealthy I spent hours just watching you from afar. That is definitely a secret. You cleaned a lot of glasses, served everyone with a smile. You looked so worried after the adorable green one left. Like you thought they might trip straight into a monster's maw. And you're swift with your hands and fast with the knife. Alright, enough secrets. You may have one of my renowned drinks. And some of my renowned infusions. In fact, I just got a fresh shipment today. Was finally able to unpack them. Infusions. Intriguing. What vile magic do you have to offer? Ooh. For your purposes, I think you could benefit from either some fey crystals or a frozen pine cone. What are those? Okay. Frost armor. Okay. Invisibility. Ooh, spicy. And fire resistance. Okay. Not protect against lava. Very cool. Okay. Fey crystals are a frozen pine cone. Frozen pine cones have absorbed some of nature's icy properties. They can help you form a magical frost barrier that will hurt those trying to harm you. The fey crystals hail straight from Avalon, allegedly. If consumed, they'll turn you invisible, eventually, and for a bit. The duration is a bit unpredictable. I've also got some phoenix chilies, but I don't think those would be very useful for your situation. What a mysterious mystery. Listen, all I'm going to say is if you're watching our TikToks and this makeup like pops up, don't be surprised, okay? He's so, yeah. This is so like his look and his style, and I'm just like, oh, okay, okay. At the beginning I was like, oh, it's a rogue, I'm gonna want to romance this man, but actually I'm so like attached. I'm so attached, and I'm just like, wait, no, I want to protect you. I want to protect you so badly. I know you. I know you. I know what you're like. It's okay. Interesting. So, what dark depths of yourself are you looking to explore? Oh my god, no, that's exactly it. I fear that Lady Evelyn may be of undead nature, so I must be strong and vigorous if I want my stake in her heart before her fangs are near my neck. The single fishnet glove for the culture? No, for real. We have fishnet gloves too. It's really funny. It's really funny. So that does sound appealing. Strength I can do. And some frost armor should help with the fangs. Or perhaps the smarter route would be to evade her wrath entirely. To out-stealth her and steal the cape from right underneath her pale nose. So that she may lie in the shame of having lost against me. I think such an approach would require a certain amount of dexterity. And some invisibility could help with staying unseen should my speed and agility not be enough. Help me with the decision, Innkeep. Your wisdom is no secret, is it? I need to have to be careful of how they interact with the other ingredients. They might alter the drink in a way where I have to use different ingredients than usual. I should make sure to keep an eye on the coaster shape so that I mix the correct recipe. Maybe I should even try adding an infusion first and adjusting the drink from there. Let's give it a try. Okay, so we want either a Southern Brawler, basically, or a Swift Strike is what we want. So, are we gonna go the route where we have him kill Lady Evelyn? For no particular reason, can you relay a particular cosplay to that mysterious individual for no particular reason, of course? Honestly, I think we have a wig that might work for it, to be honest. I'm trying to think. I would have to, like, dig through our wig box and, like, look through and grab. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I think I want him to kill Lady Evelyn. I think I want him to kill her. I think I want him to murder. Okay, so what we're gonna need is that, and then we do one of these. And that's just it. That's the whole thing. It's finished. But yeah, I think I want... Oh! His eyeballs go rainbow, you guys. Look at Undo. I love him. Okay, we're gonna serve this. Here you go. A drink that all vampires fear. Liquid Sunrise. Not quite, but that's a good name. May I steal it? You don't ask for permission before you steal something, Innkeep. Then it's no longer a clever ruse, but a mere trade. I see. Did you hear about my new drink? The Liquid Sunrise? Ha. Good one. It tastes like the sun, a cold sun, and I shall strike her down as such. The sun? Evelyn. Ah, that makes more sense. Goodbye, Innkeep. I would say pray that the sun will carry me back to you. But my hopes do not lie with the Realm Keepers, and I shall be damned if they control my fate. Ooh, spicy. Expect to see me again after the next sunfall. If you do not, speak of vengeance. Oh. Vengeance makes for an early grave. Or for a good story. Farewell. Okay. A difficult character to say the least. They're so caught up in their own fantasies of an edgy rogue that they seem to be stuck talking or brooding like one too. He likes all things dangerous and mysterious, or at least he pretends he does. Okay. Farewell. Bye, Zephyr. For a bitter end. Care. Hi. Oh my god, look at that braid. Oh my god, her hair. You guys. Wait, her hair? Hello. Oh my god. I'm taking this quest and a drink. Okay. Great. Did you sleep well? What? Sleep. How was it? Ah, fine. Too long. Didn't sleep that much in ages. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Listen, didn't sleep that much in ages. Sounds like you needed it. No, your beds are just too comfortable. It was hard to get up. Of course. My apologies. I will make sure to take your feedback into consideration. Would you like a drink as compensation? Think I already said that. Make me something strong that will wake me up and keep me up too. Strength. Okay, we can do strength. You want a brawler then? Let's do it. Let's just make it normal. We don't need to add infusions for this one. Perfect. Could not be an innkeeper. You would keep flirting with the patrons. Yeah, but then I'd get really, really good tips. You guys, listen, I would get such good tips. If I was a bartender, I would get such good tips. Oh, wait. We do that at our job a little. Teehee. Something strong coming right up. That is strong. Just the right amount of too much. Maybe I should call this drink the Carolyn. No, you shouldn't. Anyway, the quest. Yes, the quest. I'm taking it. Okay, so you said. Uh-huh. Great. I see it's my turn to make conversation. I miss Fable. Isn't it a bit too soon for another quest? You just returned. It has been hours since I've done anything but sleep, chat, and drink. I'm getting antsy. If I sit still for too long, it feels like my bones are disintegrating and I forget who I am. I think that's called boredom. It's torture. That too. Well, boring is not what I would call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from a chimera for a vampire's sunscreen couldn't get more reckless than that. It could be by taking Elfie along. Fair point. Please don't. I won't. So the saliva's for a vampire. Vampire sunscreen. Can a vampire get their chimera goo themselves? It's a wyvern chimera. Vampires and fire don't mix too well. Also, if everyone just did their own quest, the quest economy would be in shambles. Suppose that'd be terrible for your business. Indeed. Have you ever encountered a chimera before? No, not a real one. Got me thinking, ain't it kind of blasphemous to steal from a draconic guardian? Depends. Are you religious? Guess not. Then no. Would it be if I was? Don't think so. Chimeras steal riches all the time, and they were created to be guardians by the protectors of the realms. So, stealing something to protect someone else seems in line with the doctrine. Good thing you ain't a priest. You do a piss-poor job. Thank you. Is blasphemy what you're most worried about? I ain't worried. Okay. Nervous. Ain't that either. And what is it? Excitement, I suppose? Excitement? Don't laugh. I'm not laughing. I'm asking. Ah. Yes, excitement. I've never encountered a guardian before. And I've always sort of wanted to. Why haven't you? Ain't exactly easy to find one or to survive one. This seems like a good opportunity for you then. It is. What's it about guardians? It's less about the guardian, more about what created it. And maybe a little about the chimera. It's got a dragon head, right? Yes, modeled after its creator, I would guess. So, let me rephrase that. What is it about dragons and chimeras with dragon heads? They're cool. Also, when I was little, my baba used to tell me bedtime stories about the dragons every night. She was a great adventurer and encountered many of their creations on her journeys. Not sure if it's true, but she always claimed she met each of the realm keepers themselves. Had little keepsakes from them and all. My sword's one of those. Passed it on to me before she... Passed? Left. One day she was just gone. Think she wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else. I like to think she visited one of her dragons one last time. Oh. Your family has a leaving problem. Oh my god. Oh my god, what a sentence. At least she left our savings alone. Your family is a bunch of avoidance. You all have to learn how to communicate with each other. Please, just talk. Just talk. Have a conversation. I am begging you. Oh my god, it's not that difficult. It's really not. That sword and her stories are all I have left of her. Going on this quest, it almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers. Did she ever tell you about a wyvern chimera? No. It was the only kind she'd never encountered. I had quarrels with those feline ones, different varieties of scales, even a cow one, I think, but never found a wyvern one in all her years. It would have been nice to be able to tell her the story when I return. If I return. I'm sure you will. You can tell the story to me. I don't know if I make for a good baba, but I do enjoy a good tale. That's true. I do like stories. I'll think about it. You already got me talking too much. This is you talking too much? So, you like dragons? I do. They're fascinating creatures. Very interesting. Very magical. They are. Fascinating. And magical. Used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic and their wings. You can just ask them for their magic. Not sure about their wings. I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. Don't do all that magic bullshit. Why not? I like my sword and my muscles. They're a good combo. I like your muscles too. And I don't need to rely on anyone, not even dragons. Well, that's not true. A little help never hurt anybody. Yes. A little self-reliance don't either. Yes, but have both. You can have both, please. Oh my god. If you say so. Does that mean you don't want a drink to pep you up, Care? Didn't say that. I see. That doesn't count as help? It's prepayment for me taking on your quest. Sure. You'll be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusions to offer that could greatly help with your quest. Nah, that sounds unnecessarily complicated. Let's keep it simple. Alright, what can I get you then? I reckon a little bit of a boost for this body couldn't hurt. Heard they're quick and toothy, so I'll need to be too hardy for his bite. Some defense might come in handy. Or something for the brain. Baba talked quite a lot about how much they enjoy a good ruse. Maybe I can outsmart it with the right play. But I need some intelligence for that. Won't be risking it all on a bad idea. Are you sure you don't want any infusions? Just a little bit of a phoenix chili would make you fire resistant. This could be very useful in a fight. Dragons, you're stubborn. Sure, I'll try one. And on the topic of trickery, no, one is enough. Either you mix defense with your weird chilies or you go heavy on the intelligence. Don't need any more of your fancy tricks. I don't care which one you pick. That's your job. Figure it out. Oh. Okay. So, we're either making a sparkling nebula. Storytellers and scholars alike. I think we should go with the Frosted Lagoon, actually. I want to give her the chili. I know that's not, like, what she really wants, but that's okay. Oh. I hope this is okay. I really want her to have that fire resistance, though. I'm afraid. Figured it out. Thanks. Feeling tougher already and dangerously close to catching fire myself. Think I could almost take out a dragon like this. Let's stay grounded. How urgent is the sunscreen? Pretty urgent. The sun tends to not take a break, even for vampires. Maybe he should sunbathe less often. That might solve his problems. Might. But when has an easy solution ever been fun? Good point. I'll see what I can do. Maybe they got some mice in that mangrove. Good luck. Won't be needing it. I'll be waiting to hear of your exploits upon your return. I will. Oh. I'm nervous now. Ardu. Andu's so cute. I love him. I love him. He's literally so baby. Starlight Sonata. Oh my god, what a name. I'm loving this. You're so pretty. You remind me of Gracie so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. She reminds me of Gracie so much. That's just Gracie. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna scream. Hey, Inkeep. Hey, Chrissy. Chrissy. Long time no see. So true. I've been pretty busy this hatching season. Oh my god. A lot to do. Yeah. The birds seem to be in a slight uproar. Like something is amiss. I can't figure out what. Do we have... No, we don't have anything yet. Animals often have a sixth sense, you know? They do, indeed. Anyways, hand over a drink, will you? Of course. What'll it be this time? Something for the wits again? You know me well. Too well, I guess. That's the curse of being a regular. Eventually, I'll have you all figured out. I hate to disappoint you, but you're wrong today. Am I now? Yes, I'm quite confident in the capabilities of my mind and wits. Of course. So, what I'll need instead is something to protect me from weather or foe, so I'm steeled for any situation. That makes sense. I'll see what I can do. So defense, right? Yeah, so we're gonna want a Frosted Lagoon. Can do. Perfect. Liquid steel, just a bit more digestible. This is exactly what I need for my trip. Where are you headed anyways? Oh, to the island of Boreas. I want to reconnect with some friends at the annual Borean Art Convention. Isn't Boreas difficult to reach? Not exactly a place known for its population. The convention is especially for creatures, like sylvan spirits, trolls, and the like. They'll also be electing the scariest monster for the next issue of Screech magazine. That sounds exciting. It'll be a sight to behold for sure. But do you know what I'm most excited for? She's a sylvan. Wait, does she know things about nymphs? No. They're pretty, don't get me wrong, but definitely not the reason why I'm going to Boreas. That'd be Fable's reason. True, you're so right. You're so right, bestie. If you do happen to meet a nymph, greet them for me. Hi, Small. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Sure. Now that we know what I'd be excited for, how about you? The geysers and hot springs, especially around this time of year when the mornings are still a bit chilly. Oh my god, wait, that would be so nice. And the sun tickles the sky on the horizon. That sounds lovely. I'm sure those things would be nice muses too. Bet. I'm bringing an extra set of paints this time so I don't run out again. Oh my god, I love her. I mean, Fable taught me how to make some from flowers and berries, but Borean flora is unsuitable for things like that. Seems like you're well prepared either way. Absolutely. How are the birds doing apart from being in distress? Well, the cinnamon green-cheeked conures are growing up to be such a lovely bunch. I can't wait to release them back into the wild once they're strong enough. With your care, they'll be ready in a heartbeat. I'm guessing you're taking Ruby and Merlin along to the convention. Of course, as for the others. I obviously can't take them with me. But I asked Fable to look after everyone. In exchange, I'll teach them how to grow zucchini. Speaking of which, I wanted to leave my keys under their doormat. Sorry for short stay, but I gotta hurry or else I'll miss my boat. You don't remember it being purple? It wasn't. It was green before. We had it as green. And then we changed it to purple. What was that? Like a month or two ago? We had Sky redo it. The purple, I think, suits us better. The green does still work, though, sometimes. I think the purple suits us better overall, though. So we had it changed. We were like, Sky, pretty please. But it doesn't really matter anyway, because, like, we change our hair so often. Like, the last time we did it, it was purple with this, like, green-blue underneath. And then the time before that, it was pink with purple underneath and purple ends. So I mean, Our hair color changes all the time, so it's just gonna be like, eventually we're gonna probably, eventually we're just gonna like message Sky and be like, listen, Sky, can we just have every color? Can you just do one of each? Thanks, appreciate it. And then we can just swap out like, depending on like who's fronting and stuff too. I think that'd be really fun. Swapping out the model based on like who's fronting would be fun. And poggers. Based on hair color alone. I don't know. Ideally, we'd want models like that would represent ourselves, but like that feels like way too much to ask, you know? And if we wanted to really like commission Sky, it would be like, you know, money, and we don't have that. Can you chroma key the model's hair? Yeah, for real. Oh my god. But Sky does so much like shading and stuff, and like does such a great job on like everything about the model. So actually, can I argue that the model like kind of almost fits the art style of the game? Almost. It's not the same, but it's close. Like the model looks like it could just be in the game. This is just good. It just fits. It just fits. I love it. I love it. I gotta hurry or else I'll miss my boat. It's quite the walk to their treehouse. Wait, Fable lives in a treehouse? That's so cute. And you don't want to have to compensate me for that, do you? I wouldn't mind, but I also don't want you to be late to your convention. Well then, so long and keep. See you soon. Bye. Did I learn anything about you? No? Okay, I don't even get to look at the journal. And I gotta exit. Fable! Good evening. Good evening, Fable. Did you have a good day? I did. I visited Mr. Dragon and the other werewolves. Yay! Told them about Carolyn's quest in the Wyvern Chimera. Oh, so you heard about that. She told me before she left, in case she told me some things to pass on to Mr. Dragon that I can't repeat here. I think she's happy he's back. I think so too. Did you have tea with the werewolves? Of course, we had a grand time together. I mentioned how much fun I had with the moon signs. So they taught me more about the stars and their hidden meanings. Which stars? Both sets. They specialize in Cassiopeia. You know, the night sky constellations on the astral plane and all. But they have one astrologer who knows a lot about the reflections in the pools of the primordial sea. And she promised to teach me about that too. I can't wait to learn about how the sea mirrors, echoes, and distorts the constellations. That's how she pitched it. Exciting, right? Very. That's what I thought. So well... What is it, Fable? I may or may not have finished that little gift I was talking about yesterday. Or rather, that Carolyn was talking about. You know, that little keepsake from my time with the werewolves? Yes, I recall. A reminder of my very first successful quest. I just didn't know if you... I like trinkets. Oh. What is it? It's a piece of embroidery of a constellation. Which one? The werewolves taught me how to do it. Which constellation, though? While the astrologer told us stories and myths about the stars and their twin reflections, I imagine it to be a constellation from a faraway realm. I call it the Little Dipper. Oh, stop! That's so adorable. Oh. Oh. It does look a bit like a Little Dipper. Using a lot of imagination. Who knows? Maybe there's a world out there with this exact configuration of stars in the night sky. I can't. There might be. Maybe the Little Dipper is part of a larger constellation. A bear, for example. Ursa Minor. A bear? Inkeep, I think you might be the one dreaming something up now. Most likely. Are you fond of the stars surrounding us? Yes, I love stars. I do like to watch them from time to time. Oh, really? Do you prefer the stars of the astral or the primordial sea? Ooh, I'm gonna go with primordial. Really? Somehow that fits. Your magic reminds me of it. A mere coincidence. You'll have to give me your birth data soon, so I can calculate your birth chart. if that's okay with you, of course. It is. I'll write it down. I'll write it all down for you. That's great. Thank you. I think you may be a double jackdaw, are you? We'll see. We will. Until then, care for a drink to wind down? Or something more zesty, perhaps? A drink, please. I think I figured out how to make my own zest. Happy to hear that, Fable. But drinks, not sure how to make those just yet, especially those with the right balance. I'll still have to make the rounds around the grove later. So could you make me something that will keep me awake and agile? A swift strike, probably. You think you know me well enough to guess what I might need? Already on it. Thank you, one moment. Swift and agile. Yeah, I was gonna say that is definitely a swift strike. Your usual. I've got it. Don't worry. Ah! You and Fable would absolutely bond over being astrology girlies. Oh, we would. We so would. We'd talk about the stars and astrology stuff for hours. Oh my god, we would just sit there and we would do little tarot readings for each other too. Like we'd pull out the tarot cards and be like, oh yeah, hi. It would be so much fun. It would be so much fun. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Here. Thank you. This is delicious. You always know what I need. I think you may also need a break, so maybe stay a while before heading back. That sounds like a good idea. I'll just idle here a bit if that's okay. Always. Enjoy your rest, Fable. Thank you. Oh! Hi, Kyle. Greetings, Innkeep. Greetings, Kyle. Greetings, green creature. Greetings, Mr. Vampire. Oh, how polite. Are you enjoying your drink? I am, thank you. Then I shall leave you to its inspiring aftertaste. Innkeep, say, did you move your inn by any chance? It took me hours to find it. I did not. Are you sure? I believe new alleyways may have formed themselves around your establishment, with winding paths and dark corners. Anything could be hiding within them. I love him so much. He's so dramatic. Like a vampire? No, silly snack, I don't need to hide. Except during games of hide and seek, I am very good at those. I feel like you'd get lost if you were the seeker, Kyle. Maybe the inn wanted to play around with you. Mayhaps, but it underestimated my skill. As a 3-time hide and seek world champion, I would never lose to such a youngling of an inn. Can I say, Kyle, right there, Papyrus. Kyle gives me papyrus energy. He is papyrus coated. Okay. Kyle is papyrus coated. 100%. Absolutely. There is no doubt in my mind. It's not that young. The wood isn't even rotting yet, dear Innkeep. It still has many eons ahead of it. I like the sound of that. Or like rules card as well. As a celebration of a match well won, may I offer you a drink? Yes, I think that would be well deserved. Has that delicious blood of yours made it onto the menu yet? Not yet. Shame. Then I shall have some of that faux blood again, please. It does make my bones feel more sturdy. Coming right up. Okay, so we need a big boy. Big strunk. Southern brawler. Easy peasy. Kyle, Papyrus, and Rules are the same guy, I think. I think so too. Perfect. Some faux blood for your bones. Enjoy. Ah, this is perfect, Innkeep. The only thing that could make me happier would be a drink lovingly titled the Innkeeper's Vein. Keep dreaming, Count Dracula. Speaking of dreams... Speaking of dreams, how is the retrieval of my cape coming along? Oh my god. Swimmingly. Well, Actually, I think there's very little water involved. I wouldn't be so sure. My dear Evelyn has a beautiful pond filled with long-toothed spine guppies in her courtyard. Oh my god. It's her pride and joy. I would hope nobody is swimming in that. But I have sent someone on your quest. I'm sure he'll return soon. You and your cape will be reunited. Marvelous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Speaking of inseparable teams, where's Rhea? Oh, she's taking the day off. She demanded vacation time, so I said she could choose any day, and she chose today. I was going to also take a day off and spend her vacation with her. But when I wanted to follow her to the market, my sleeve caught on fire, and my hand, and my hair. So I was forced to stay back due to my allergies. I think that's just, you're a vampire and the sun is, like, scary. The weeping amaryllis pollen is very bad this time of year. Oh, and the sun. The sun is also bad for vampires. It is? Yes. Right, I need sunscreen. It's in the works. Did you get to see the market later? I did. It was beautiful, colorful, and full of music that would make anyone's heart dance. But I couldn't find Rhea anywhere, so I felt a little lonely. Luckily, I managed to make a new friend in no time. Very tall and brooding, just like them. Oh! I inquired if I could try on his dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone. But he said if I tried to take it from him, he would turn me to ash. Ooh. What a jokester. Dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone? Yes, a true connoisseur of fashion. He's just visiting, he said. Had some great crepe recommendations. Plum crepes with ash sprinkles? Uh-oh. Yes, they tasted deliciously dead. Do we know this person? I see. Oh. A stranger has come to town. He likes plum crepes and spooky armor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see. I hope you enjoyed your evening together. We did, though I feel like he asked something of me. I promised I would remember. Perhaps he wanted my cape? Many people want my cape. Perhaps. But I would never have agreed to that. It is my cape after all. Maybe he wanted my pasca recipe? Is it good? Very much so. Then I'd like it as well. I would. Give me your recipe. You. Me. He asked me about you. Did he now? Yes, he said he's an old friend of yours. He was very curious about how your inn is doing. I sang your praises, of course, so he asked me to deliver you greetings. And congratulations on the well-run establishment. How did he phrase it? Deliver my congratulations on the faux peace your precious innkeep has found in their house of denial. Wow. Yikes. Very poetic if you ask me. You know things, that's why I'm quiet. Yeah, I figured that something is going on here. Something amiss. Kyle is so stupid and extremely codependent. He is a little codependent. Hi, Coco. No worries. All good. That's totally fine. I hope your day turns around. Take all the time you need. No worries at all. Very. If only I could remember his name. Does my description of him ring any bells for you? No, I'm afraid not. It does, though. Too bad. He must be an old childhood friend. Maybe you went to school together. I heard many friendships are formed in such halls. Maybe. Do you want to tell me more about your time at the market? Most certainly. I found the loveliest trinkets. Like a little stuffed bear with a tiny raincoat and a crescent elder moon necklace. I found a gorgeous sun charm as well. I brought it for Rhea as a welcome back from vacation gift. That's very sweet. That's so sweet. Your friend brought a delightful raven figurine with eyes of starlight. Please don't call him that. We should never deny our friends, even if we don't remember them. I don't remember any of my friends. Alas, I still love them, even if their memory lives on only in my heart. Anyhow, he said it was a gift to himself to celebrate the dawning of the month of the astral moon. Oh, I love Cassiopeia so dearly. She is the most beautiful month, is she not? A haven of starlight reflected in the primordial sea below. Only once a year is she this close to us, and only then for a short period of time. To me, she is the harbinger of yearning and of change. I wonder how we'll change this month. I hope to be more capeful and sunscreened by the end of it. I hope we get gayer. Let's get gayer this month. Maybe even a little less alone. What about you? I like the way I am, but I wouldn't say no to stocking up on more ingredients. Ah, the refusal to change is dangerous, innkeeper. Change always comes to those who deny it most. By the end of the astral moon, we shall no longer be who we once were. That sounds like a threat. By no means. Maybe it promises mourning, but maybe celebration also, could it not? For example, my dear Rhea hated vampires when she met me, and now she likes me. True change can occur before the stars change, it seems. Let's get gayer, yeah. You are hard to dislike. Definitely. Oh, how sweet of you. As sweet as my blood. I have a lot of it. I would hope you do. And it runs warm when people are kind to me. In all my millennia, kindness has also always made me the happiest. There is nothing greater than friendship, don't you agree? Oh my god, power of friendship moment. And nothing more fragile. Not wrong. It makes it all the more precious. Oh. That reminds me. Sorry, big yawn. I forgot a crucial part of the message. Our dear friend Stranger told me that he would like to see you again. He said... What was it? Don't think too hard about it. Ah, of course, the letter. The letter? The polite young man gave me a letter to deliver to you. What a sweet gesture. I shall pass it on to you forthwith. Thank you. No, I don't think now's the right time for a letter. Not enough moonlight. But wouldn't it be kind of romantic, longingly dwelling in the memories of a friend? It would go so well with the fireworks. What fireworks? I have no clue. He said he hopes you'll enjoy them. Fireworks, doesn't that sound lovely? I hope they aren't part of a private event. I think that would be difficult to do with fireworks. I don't mean to interrupt, but... What is it, little fawn? Look outside. I think the fireworks have started. Oh, how beautiful. They're falling from the sky. Hello, little fireworks. Oh my god. The town is being destroyed. Those aren't fireworks. They're stars. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm glad the inn wasn't severely damaged by the falling stars, though it did take me nearly the whole day to finish all those little repairs. The building might still look a little battered, but it could be worse. Hopefully none of my customers got hurt yesterday. It's not much, but I should surprise them with a new drink on the menu. Sunny breeze. Oh, that's so nice. Look at the butterfly. Oh, I love it. Whoever comes in can get at least a small taste of normalcy. I think that sounds like a good plan. Oh. Oh my god. Hello? About to meet your favorite character? Is it her? She comes with a turtle, you guys. Guys, she comes with a turtle. Innkeeper. Jade. Jade. Didn't think you'd show up again after last time. No hard feelings. Remind me again who started that whole brawl? No clue, actually. No, the next one? Okay, okay. Must have slipped my mind. Look at her turtle! Oh my god! He was just a little smile. Would a drink help you remember? If I wanted to chat about it, maybe, but you know how much the remnants of the past bore me. Then let's focus on the present. Let's. I didn't come all this way to revel in old times after all, although... I brought you something I knew you'd find useful, just in case you did remember who started the brawl. Oh, this is interesting. Let me see. It's some thunder sage. Found it on one of my jobs but didn't have any use for it. Just Don't try and boil tea out of its leaves. Oh my god, are her... Those are her bones. Tastes dreadful, numbs your tongue. Hey, we have this infusion now. That's cool. She's a bounty hunter. The Emperor? Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. That get... You seem to be speaking from experience. I love the, like, faux vine boom sounds. They're good. Your tavern seems to be getting on in years. Seems like nothing can escape the grip of time. Wasn't even sure if it was still open. Is it that bad? I guess some would say age adds character. And what would you say? I'd say you've gotten old. Ouch. Aw, don't take it too personally. You still got some of your old... spark? Ish. That's at least something. Not the brightest flame, but funky enough. Oh, the music! Very Bastion. Very Bastion Transistor games of you. Or not Transistor, Supergiant games. I'm thinking about Transistor. I've been thinking about Transistor a lot lately. I'm sorry. Thank you. Now, I'd actually like to try one of your fiery drinks. What can I serve you? Something that'll keep my mind sharp. You never know what will come your way next. Gotcha. Her shoulders are bony too. I noticed that, but I thought, I was like, I'm wondering. I was like, what is that, you know? You get to make the sparkling nebula. I kind of wanted to make this one. There we go. Look at Undo. Wait, he was so sparkly. Oh, that's pretty. No actual sparks, but perhaps something sparkling. Now that's what you call a drink. Maybe you haven't gotten it in years so much after all. Well, some things never wither. What are you doing in Zenith these days? Keeping up to date? Checking out the latest town gossip after my most recent gig? Your most recent gig? I finished up a job on the Sei Plains. A sandworm kept terrorizing a group of seal wool merchants at the edge of the plains. Look at the turtle! Look at his little face. Look at his tiny little face. Oh my god, I love him. I myself am very fond of those creatures. They just mind their own business, but sometimes, they gotta eat. But you know how it is. Wait, does her turtle have a pierced nose as well? Can we talk about this? I love it. Something's gotta pay the bills after all. Real. Girl, I get it. I hear you. Something has to pay the bills. Sometimes you just do what you have to do. I took the gig. It was a cushy job, though I still managed to get sand between my teeth. Luckily, it was only a sandworm and not one of those mimics that pretended to be part of the local fauna and... Snap. Gone you are. Anyway, I also heard about some unrest in Zoford from one of the local merchants and decided to take a look. Zoford, the seaport? Yeah. Always considered it a rather calm area. It was. It still is. Sometimes, at least. Initially, I thought the unrest was related to the local thieves guild. So, I went there to deal with some bandits, look at their most wanted list, and cash out. There was no real challenge, though, so I didn't pick anything up. Other than a few hushed whispers at the marketplace, that is. Something about some archmage's familiar that went missing or whatever. Ooh. Looking for a familiar. Okay. Okay. Perhaps a job for you? I'm not a welfare association. Like, what do I care about missing familiars if no one's going to pay me, you know? Of course. I was way more interested in hearing about the undead on the other side of the country that my colleagues were mumbling about. So, I came here, and naturally I couldn't resist coming by to see how you were holding up. I'm doing very well, thank you. Well, that's good news, especially considering the state of your tavern. Not that bad. Sure, whatever you say. So, do you know anything about those undead? Not really. I've been a bit occupied with cleaning up this mess. The tavern was just a tad affected by some recent incidents. What do you mean? The shooting stars? Hello? Oh my god! I love her. Hello? Oh my god, she's beautiful. She is gorgeous. Hello? It's much more serious than that. Innkeeper, a drink, please. Perhaps something to boost my defenses. I'll have to be equipped for every possible situation after this kind of morning. Coming right up. Oh my god! I'm obsessed. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. I wish our hair was that length. Like, that would be perfect for me. I'm gonna pet Andu. Can I not pet Andu? Let me pet you. Oh, baby. He's so cute. Alright. She kind of does. You're not wrong, 99th. Please enjoy. Like dragon scales. Sturdy, strong. Wait, is she part... Wait, she's part dragon. Look at the scales. Oh my god. Flawless. I'm glad I could impress. You have no idea how much this catastrophe has affected the poor citizens of Zenith. And my day off. I can only imagine what scars it must have left on the rest of the country. I mean, if some star rain managed to affect not only the tavern, but also the whole city, it must have been pretty bad. Speaking of which, I'd be happy to help you fix this place up. If the money's right, of course. No thank you. I'm closing up early today and tomorrow to take care of things. Alright, Chief. The offer stands. What? You don't really believe it was just shooting stars, do you? What else would it have been? Have you not seen the damage? Last time I checked, shooting stars were flaming comets traveling through the firmament of Cassiopeia. Sometimes they crash on Gaia. Rarely, but it happens. Nothing I would worry about. Just an average Genesis for me. Cassiopeia, help me. What? Do you know something I don't? Perhaps. Oh, do enlighten me, please. Girl fight! Yes. Well, it seems you're not aware of who you're talking to. Nope. My name is Alethea Anwar. I'm a devotee of the great dragon Cassiopeia, bringer of change and lady of the Gilded Sea. Alethea! Oh my god, I love her so much. I'm obsessed. I fight for those that cannot fight for themselves, bring justice to those who would bring doom. And I am very aware of when something is wrong with the firmament. Cool. Pleasure to meet you, Alethea. Now, trust me when I tell you this was more than just your average asteroid shower. I'm bad at trusting strangers, but go ahead. I believe something way worse happened. What? I know the stars fell from the sky. Literally. Usually, I reside in the Aperture. It's a temple in the far northeast, dedicated to Cassiopeia. But for my niece's birthday, I decided to take a few days off and visit her, to take her to the carnival on the outskirts of Zenith. We were just on our way back when suddenly, right above us, the sky was ablaze with millions of stars raining down on Gaia. I'm very attuned to the realm of Cassiopeia, the harbor of all luminaries of the firmament. Just say astral realm. That wouldn't do the place justice, but what would you know? It's vast and yet so full of beauty. It's an ocean with a glistening surface, home to creatures beyond our comprehension. It's the theological term for it. Anyways, I noticed something was off the moment it happened, perhaps even a tad beforehand. Like the feeling of impending doom when... Ooh, starfall rumor? Spectacle last night left a mark on Fezoa. Not everyone agrees, but a cleric of Cassiopeia claims it was something seriously sinister. Ooh. Fun. I'm wondering if this has to do with the plum crepes and spooky armor guy? Perhaps? All the hairs on your neck stand up, and you know there's a creature lurking somewhere in the shadows. Exactly. Which is why, Innkeep, I came here right after fulfilling my duties this morning. So many were hurt. It's a matter close to my heart, figuring out what happened. After inquiring with those affected, many referred to you and your tavern. If anyone had any intel, it'd be you, they said. They did? Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I imagine I know even less than you do. I was hoping to find some clues, at least to help me start with my investigation. Well, they could ask around for you, I'm sure. Would you do that? I can certainly try. Good. In the meantime, I shall do what I do best, aid those in need. And perhaps find out even more about this disaster. Why? What? Why are you so nonchalant about all this? Things like this happen all the time, and people like you fix them. Thus, not my problem. People like me are the reason people like you can continue living like that. I didn't ask for any help. There will be a time when you do ask for help, and then you will be happy there are people like me. Sure. Before I forget, innkeeper. Yes, Alethea? I will help you fix up your tavern, free of charge. Not necessary, but thank you for the offer. Well, if you don't need my help, I know many around that do. So, I'll be going. Maybe we know more about this when I return. The High Priestess. Yes, correct. The righteous devotee to the dragon Cassiopeia, a fact she makes sure everyone knows. She's very eager in her ambitions to save people and protect the world from falling stars and the like. I do really like her. She's so good. Lawful good. She's a cleric. Anyway, that's just... Anyway. How dramatic. Isn't it normal for divine devotees to act like that in times of crisis? Not sure if I'd call this a crisis. Sure, if it's like she said and the literal stars fell from the literal sky, then yeah, that's odd. But then again, I'm sure Cassiopeia would have stopped it from happening if she wanted to. Are you religious? No, but I don't deny the dragon's existence. Which means I'm more than confident in saying that if they want to be worshipped, they should work for it. She's very pretty. I am gay. Women are pretty. I agree. Coco, I agree. Y'all work for something. I work to get paid. You work to get paid. And they all just get paid without working. I wouldn't say they aren't working. Then what are they doing to help in a crisis like this? They're taking care of the grand scheme of things. Ha! Wishful thinking. Oh! Who are you? What is this possum around your neck? Okay, before we get into this guy, I've known Jade for years, but it's good to see she's back in the area. She's not the type of person you ever have to worry about. She's strong, independent, and always looking for a new gig to make a living. A little empathy wouldn't hurt her, but that's probably a little too much to ask for. Okay, before we talk to this guy, we have to run some ads, so we'll be right back, and we'll AO this guy in just a second. Oh my god, what a legend. Why is he sat like that? Anyway, we have ads to run. We'll be right back. Okay, ads are done, which means we get to go back and see whatever the hell this guy is about. I have no idea what I'm about to witness. I have no idea what I'm about to witness, but this guy looks so silly. He looks so silly. Why does he have cat fingers? What are you? Oh my god, okay. Ayo, he says. Greetings, adventurer. Who? Me? You're the only one who entered my tavern, no? Yeah, but in what way do I look like an adventurer? I don't know. Just our standard greeting. Budget couldn't cover anymore, I suppose. I have a wide variety of greetings. If that makes you feel better. Hit me and give me something from your repertoire of greetings. Oh my god. Greetings, traveler. Boring. Gotta agree with the gnome. I'm not a gnome. Whatever. What are you then? Many things, but today I'm Iniko. You? I'm the innkeeper. Jade. Cool name, Jade. Can I steal it? What? What? I prefer it if no one stole anything. Drake's got it. Can I have a drink then if I can't have your name? Of course. What do you want? What do you have? Why does he have cat fingers? Everything. What do you need most right now? Something that'll make me more swift and agile. Like a slippery worm. Can't risk getting caught after all. What? What? Worms can be slippery. That wasn't... Never mind. A slippery worm coming right up. Oh my god. So he wants a swift strike. That's what we're making. What is Silly Goose? I hate him. I don't know, something about his energy just... Something about his energy is just not right. Also, high eccentric. No worms, but perhaps it'll still suit your tastes. Oh, wow, this is great. Amazing, even. Where did you learn this craft? In the primordial vortex? Don't look at me like that. I'm just joking. You aren't from here, are you? Who, me? Who else? Corey. Is that the thing on your shoulder? Bingo. It's short for corruption. Ah. No. I meant you. Well, I'm nowhere, anywhere, and everywhere all at once. But most of me is from Avalon. Oh, an Avalonian. Native born or by ancestry? Native, duh. Huh, that's interesting. I find it pretty lame, to be honest. TBH? Why is he just... he spoke in... Oh my god. There's nothing going on over there. Everyone's the same. And you think it's different here on Gaia? Yeah. I mean, not really. But I can go anywhere I like. Barely anyone knows me here. Oh my god. What happened? What happened? We have skipped some levels. Theft, identity fraud, shit, all goody with me because I can be someone else tomorrow. In Avalon, they all see through that game very quickly. I see. Changeling then. Yes, and I say so out of trust. Just kidding. If you tell anyone, I'll come for you. Fret not. What happens in the tavern stays in the tavern. The turtle is scared. And we're cool. Cool. So, what brings you here, Iniko? Thanks for that. Another yawn. Oh no. Then it seemed like a cool town with a cool name. But to compliment your bowl cut and then... Yeah, what happened? Got distracted by that giant hog in your front yard and thought I'd come in and say hi. That would be mine. Cool. I don't do mounts. I'm faster on foot. That way I can admire the landscape, take U-turns through narrow spaces, pickpocket. And did you admire the wrecked ruin that was once Zenith? I mean, I love chaos, so... Is it that bad? You ever leave this tavern and keep? The city looks like a broken mirror. Has it been almost 3 hours? I know! I'm having so much fun with this game. I'm really enjoying this a lot. You bet it does. Looks like a star hit the center of Zenith and... Boom. Yikes! Yep. Put it away! Put it away! I hate it! I hate it! Oh. Okay. Carved a destruction that rippled through the whole town. Okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Put it away. Stop. Someone will fix it. And that someone's not me. Me neither. What if no one fixes it? So what? Then it stays broken. The aether tree won't tumble just because some stars fell from the sky. There's an aether tree? Oh my god. I'm sure some egomaniac is already on their way to fix it. Need to get my hands dirty. Ditto. Isn't that a bit bleak? Why even bother? There's always someone who fixes everything. And if not, then it ain't bothering anyone enough. Which means it isn't a problem. Iniko, no knives in the tavern. Yeah, for real. For real. Iniko, put it away. Exactly. I know Jade is a mercenary, but say, Iniko, you aren't exactly a traditional adventurer either, huh? No way. Their self-righteous and self-sacrificial hero complexes ain't my vibe. I wouldn't say all adventurers are like that. Name one adventurer that didn't die from self-sacrificial tendencies. I knew one, but they perished thanks to their hubris. Another classic. Reminds me of the group I met last week in Erova. They were nice, but too nice, you know? I know exactly what you mean. Were they also on their way to investigate the falling stars? Nah, they were heading somewhere north. Didn't really listen, didn't care. But I was nice to them too, you know? Farmed some rations out of them when they prepared breakfast at their camp. Sat around the campfire drinking tea, munching on bread and bacon. One of them was a wizard, I believe, full on robes and magic type of guy. Kept going on about how Leviathan was sending bad omens to the bottom of his teacup. Oh my god! Leviathan? Huh, why him? Dunno. Was he trying to warn you about his sister's demise? His sister? Cassiopeia? Ah, right. Sorry, mythology isn't really my cup of tea. What is your cup of tea? Fraud. Checks out. Oh my god. Arcana Judgment? Yeah, no, that feels correct, actually. Okay. They, them, so... Not, I don't like them. I don't know, something about them just, Originally from Avalon, Iniko is now vibing on Gaia, probably because people here aren't used to the trickery of changelings yet. They're always looking for a new victim to fool and don't take anything too seriously. The thing on their shoulder is called Kori, short for corruption, obviously. Judgment being their arcana, though, that's fair. The Leviathan warned him via his tea leaves about the start of something terrible, tattered wings staining the gilded sea in dark shades of misery, leaving behind nothing but a shimmering void. That's exactly what he said. How did you know? I think I read that somewhere before. Ooh, prophecy, prophecy. Did you also read about the blazing eruption at the foot of the Dalwell Hills? Oh my god. The music here? That's cute. No, but I heard about that when I was in Zoford. Thought the Fae were doing one of their quirky rituals again. Looks like a 4chan user. A little bit, yeah. I can see it. So it actually happened? Yep. He also read that from his tea leaves. Whoa, seems like the guy was a real psychic. I guess. Divination magic can be a powerful tool. The tea leaves said, "The wings shall be torn apart at the feet of Avalon, nestled between the peaks of Dalwell." Dalwell? So it really could be true. Ooh. What? It sounds like whatever happened in Dalwell was the reason the stars fell from the sky. Tainted gilded sea, shimmering void, metaphors for a starless sky. What is... Oh my god. If the wizard was right about his tea leaf reading, that is. But it fits with what I heard in Zoford. Happened just a few days ago. Ooh. Psychic wizard foretold the star fell in their teacup. Apparently it's just a fragment of the calamity that can be traced back to Dalwell. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, that's how you're connecting it all. How else? No idea. I thought he was just babbling. With everything that's been happening recently, I think he might have been onto something. Odd that the adventurers didn't try and stop it from happening. Maybe they were lacking in ego. Maybe. Or maybe they thought someone else would come along to fix everything. Ooh. Okay, enough. I understand what you're getting at. Maybe they were just pretending to be adventurers. Maybe they were the cause of all this and we're just bragging about it, thinking I'd stop them. LOL. Enough with your maybes. They're pointless and aren't helping anyone. I'm getting a headache. I'll go get some fresh air. So long, Innkeep. Oh, merry hunting, Jade. Bye. Now it's just you and me, Innkeeper. I don't want it. Indeed, Iniko. Have you ever thought about what would happen if no one ever fixed anything? Nah, pal. Just don't think about it. Life's easier that way. Why do you worry so much? You have your tavern. You can just mind your own business. This is my job. I listen to stories and gather rumors to make quests. Oh my god! I hate it. That sounds like the blurb on the back of some page turner. I wouldn't want my life to be a page turner. Well, then it's good we aren't all the same. Though I could technically be anyone, even you. Don't. Drakes, I'm kidding. Didn't mean to spit in your soup. You didn't. Cool, I'm off. See if I can snatch some coins off the street. Good luck. And there he goes. Goodbye, there they go. Don't need any Innkeep. Oh, we have a quest. Okay, so... I'm going to... the Starfall, the Star Rain. Like that. Okay. I'm gonna go with that. Yep. The beautiful yet disastrous starfall left Zenith in shambles. The city and surrounding farmlands are destroyed, and some people are left homeless. A mere meteor shower wouldn't leave the entire night sky empty, so what exactly happened? Is it a harbinger of something more ominous yet to come? Whatever it may be, it's said that a fragment of this calamity can be traced back to Dalwell, an island in the south of Fizoa. Quest moment. Cool. Can we read that letter now? I want to read that letter. I really want to read that letter that we have. Oh, it's raining. A new dawn. Rhea! Innkeep. Hi. You've got any new lines for me? Perhaps, but I'll only trade them for new ones of your own. Make me a drink. I had a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. You need some stamina first. What I need is some defense to ward off your questions. I'll go check if I serve that. Ooh, so we make a choice here. Oh no, she wants the stamina. You know, fine. Give her the stamina. Whatever. Whatever you say. Oh, 100% 99th, yeah. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeeper at bay. Who says you're my favorite? I might be after this drink. Fair enough. You're climbing up there. I'm very happy to hear that. Now I've got a question for you. You think you can handle that? I'll try my very best, Mrs. Frostgrip. Ms. My bad. Ms. Frostgrip. I just thought since you're such a catch, keep that to yourself. Alright. Is Kyle here? I was looking for him around town, but not a single lad or lassie has seen him. Thought maybe he got crushed by a fallen star. Worried? No. I see. I think he should be waking up right about now. There he is! Good morning, Kyle. Rhea. There he is. Oh, I missed you so terribly. Oh, he's crying. I thought you had died, or worse, abandoned me. I thought the terrible fathoms of time had taken a new friend from me yet again. I'm fine. Are you sure? Aye. Can you see her too, Innkeep? Yes, very much so. By the dragon, so she's not a dream nor a fragment of the past. I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. Would you like to see the gift I bought you? Gift? When I was at the market all by myself, missing you terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. Ah, I'll help you put them on. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. Are those suns? Yes, because your friendship lights up my undead life. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's ridiculous. I love him. I love Kyle so much. What do you think? Ah, big yawn. I like them. They match me other jewelry and the craftsmanship is decent. You mentioned you like leatherback clasps. Clip-ons. Clip-ons. I do like them. When did I say that? Not sure. At some point. Or maybe I dreamed it. That is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had the strangest dream about the stars falling down the other day. They crashed into Gaia like a rain of fire, or beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. No. Anyhow, Rhea, where did your slime go? Washed away by the falling stars, the rain of falling stars. Oh. So the empty night sky wasn't a dream. Nope. Guess Cassiopeia couldn't carry it all anymore or something. Incredible. So it wasn't one of your strange drinks, Innkeep. Does that mean I can drink another one without a vision of falling firmaments again? Ah! Worth a try. Then I would like to try, preferably something that would make me strong enough to lift a star. Just in case I would like to. I'll see what I can do. Kyle is trying so hard to be a good friend, but he's also so stupid. He is, but he's so good. I love him. Brawler time. Perfect. Here's your drink. Here, my best attempt at supporting your star-lifting career. Oh, this is delicious. Do you think a molten star would taste like this? No. Perhaps. So, what do you two think about that star rain? It was very bothersome. I had to look for shelter on my way back from the Rockwell cliffs. Ooh. They better hurry and clean it all up. You got somewhere to be? Still have to get the vampire to Barovia before I can get me hands on that gold. Who? Yay. Oh, splendid. I haven't been in Barovia in quite some time. I cannot wait to see it again. You have Kyle's mouth. It's so... Yeah, no, he's got such a great shape. His whole, like... It's just a good shape. But until then, I can search for other materials. Better ones, even. That isn't gonna happen by sitting around. Are you collecting loot for your dragon horde? What? No, in what world do I look like a dragon to you? He's very shaped. He is! He's so shaped. They are masters of disguise. What about you, Innkeep? Am I a dragon? You are? No, I'm afraid not. But you smell so primordial. Thank you. If you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials for? Decorations? Ingredients? Don't you worry, I'm not trying to steal business away from you. They're for crafting. Like for friendship bracelets? Oh, you're so cute. No, for weapons. You're going to war? But I just got you back. I'm not going to war. Won't see me fighting for anyone but myself. You a blacksmith, then? I am, and I'm looking for the right material to smash the next ore heart competition. I'm going to travel all the way to the caves of Ur for that one. That's so far. Can I come with you? That sounds very exciting. I hope you'll come back to show off your creation. Big yawn. Once you've won. Why am I yawning so much? So frustrating. Think about it. How are you feeling about the stars having relocated, Kyle? It's fascinating. You think so? Yes. Now that I know it was not a dream, the implications are dazzling. Yesterday, when I was looking out into the night, I could see nothing but darkness. But then, as I stared into the sedating nothingness, I could see an astral hairfish hopping across the sky. Its sparkling trail left a gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest for the impending sunrise. With the light of the stars blinding me, I would have never been able to see such a spectacle. And you still thought you were dreaming? I thought the stars had just gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. I would love to know how they're doing on Earth. They must be enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. Speaking of exciting, have you had a chance to take a peek of that letter of yours, Innkeeper? I'm afraid not. Either way, how exciting. You know, this would never cease to amaze me with its natural wonders. Oh. Hi. Hi. This is by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Anwar. Who are you? The Wonder Police? I am Alethea Anwar, High Cleric of the Aperture and the Chosen of Our Lady of the Endless Light. And I've returned to this establishment to investigate the tragedy of the Starfall. Now, one of those protagonist types. Innkeeper, I'm happy to see that you were able to collect more information for my research. I'm grateful for your help in these trying times. At your service, miss. Pretty lady is back. I know! What are these times trying? Me and the wonderful people of Asteria. Asteria? Ah! I love these names. I love these places. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. I guess it's empty every time of the day now, actually. How does that not worry anyone? We have other things to worry about. And if these sorts of things stopped happening, this babbler would be out of a job. Indeed. I find it very exciting. That is somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? What else would he be? I am indeed. That is also very exciting. He's so papyrus-coated. He's literally like Papyrus and Rules, 100%. Give it any affiliation with Marrow Castle. What is a castle? Why are you asking? While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy temperament. It appears he got into a harrowing fight with the vampire of Marrow Castle. Some of his wounds were quite grave. Is he okay? I'm just making sure he will not try and take vengeance here. I don't have the heart for vengeance. Or the memory. We should play a round of memory. This is no time for games. Then what time is it? Time for me to figure out what is going on and save the people of Asteria from their impending doom. Let me guess, you do that often? Of course. After all, as a seraph and cleric of Cassiopeia, it is my duty to protect this world from anything that may cause it harm. It comes quite naturally to me. I like your unwavering sense of self-importance. Thank you. I like your earrings. Thanks. So, what are your next steps for saving us, citizens? Well, your rumors are all over the place, which is good. This means there's a lot to look into. Still, I would have appreciated a bit more organization. My bad. I will start my investigation in Zenith and Themis. Have a closer look at the wreckage caused. Maybe examine the rubble more closely. Perhaps it harbors hidden clues. Once I have found out what is going on, I will put a stop to it. The stars have already fallen, lassie. Not a lot you can do for them. Then I will make sure nothing like this can ever happen again. Perhaps Cassiopeia can even be healed. It is imperative for the order of this world that she herself does not fall. Couldn't agree more. I know you've got this under control, Miss Anwar, but how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a long investigation ahead of you, after all. If you're offering, thank you kindly. What can I get you? It depends on the approach I decide to take with this. I could focus on the investigative aspect, really dig my heels into connecting the threads. Analyze the situation, find hidden clues, speak to the locals and those affected. Of course, I would have to do so strategically. Without the right approach, this plan would fall apart. And perhaps I would even need to inspire bravery in others to care about my cause. On the other hand, who knows who caused this? If I focus too much on theory, I may not be in the right condition to fight whomever I encounter. But you'll be able to talk to them. It's always much more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such a case, I should be able to properly defend myself. Especially if something similar should threaten to occur again. I need to be prepared for even the worst case scenario. I could offer you some phoenix chilies. Who knows what you will encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. Sounds reasonable. So either it's the right balance between intelligence and inspiration, or the ultimate fireproof self-defense. I'm not yet certain which path I should walk. You should trust the innkeeper with it. They always have the most wonderful solutions. Just this once I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. You want to warn me, but that's spoilers? Yeah, don't warn me. Don't warn me. So they want brains or defense. I kind of want to give them a sparkling nebula. I kind of want to give them a nebula. I feel like they should really dig into the theory crafting of this. Perfect. Look at Undo Sparkle. He's so good. Is not using an infusion effect that fits? Wait, what? Oh. Okay, hold up. Here, Undo. Enjoy. Okay. So, brains with strength. I don't know. Oh, it would be Thunder Sage. Okay. For the brain one. Got it. Where's my drinks? Okay, got it. Got it. I see. Possible to do a mix of both? No. It won't let you. It won't let you do, like, a mixture. I think perhaps the strategic way is the best approach. After all, you wish to help people, not fight them. That is very true. This is an excellent drink. I'm already coming up with a 38-step plan. Oh my god, share some of that, please. Perhaps we should start at the nearby Gaia Temple. I heard it was unfortunately an impact site. The local acolytes will be sure to offer assistance. It sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you for your effort in helping this world, Innkeeper. Always happy to be of service. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars, they still intact? They crashed into the ground, so no, they are not intact. Were they pulverized? Not fully, no. Would you say that fallen stars make for an interesting type of material? For what? Yes! They would certainly be rare. Need any help on that holy mission of yours? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Could give you some insight on those impact conditions. I can't say I'm an expert in geology. Though I feel like I could make an educated guess, nevertheless. Sure, I would very much appreciate your assistance. Great, then I'm in. Me too. Oh, Kyle. Do you know about geology as well, or astronomy perhaps? I know about astrology. And this all sounds so very exciting. I've been terribly bored waiting for Rhea to come back. This will greatly aid me in the mission of curing my boredom. Well, I do like to help. It is very kind of you. I know. You don't have to come along. Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crushed you? I need to stay close by so I can catch it. I don't think you could. Stars already fell, Kyle. Done deal. What about the ones in the primordial sea? What if it floods all of us with all of its mirrored stars? Unlikely. I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm going on this adventure with you, and with you, Miss Alethea. Great. Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. You think he can catch one if he really tried? I think so too. We gave him like a strength drink, so he probably could. Let us not waste any more time. Thank you for your aid, Innkeep. I shall return with conclusions and perhaps even mended firmaments. I'm looking forward to hearing of your heroic deeds. How exciting. Wish me luck. Good luck. I hope you find suitable material. Me too. Very cool. Oh my god, what are you? Hello? Hello? I would like your finest drink, please. A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, Miss Melina? But Melly is fine. It's short for Melina. I see. Well then, Melly, what kind of drink would you like? Something tasty. Something that will give me new fun ideas. Oh, and some Thunder Sage. I don't have any money, but I've got something to barter for the drink. You don't need to pay, but I want to. It doesn't feel right otherwise. Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? Oh, thank you very much. Oh, wow. Speedy. Golden feather. Thank you. Now I can accept a drink. Very well. Let me see what I can do. Oh my god, they're so charming. They want Thunder Sage. Didn't they say Thunder Sage? And they wanted brains. They want a sparkling nebula. Yeah. Some new fun and sweet ideas coming right up. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're so cute. I'm already feeling the energy for new hijinks running through my veins. This is perfect. Thank you. This is a really nice tavern. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a bit. Oh my gosh, they're on the table. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar? No, he's quite antsy when he hasn't been fed. I'd worry for your hands. Okay. Oh my god. Hot. Oh. Oh. That, I mean, yeah, that is, that, I... Oh my god. Drink, please. Sure thing. With what type of ingredients? Preferably some that will wake my bones up. I feel dead and slow, incapable of forming words. Like an undead banana slug? No. More like a spectral starfish, I see. Can I have a drink? Of course. I'll trade you one for a trinket. I did promise one of those. You did. Oh, wow. That's pretty. They got bit. I see that. Got like a little bite. Just a little one. No worries. Yeah. Are you going to tell me what this is, or should I guess? Guess. It is totally a kitchen knife. It's a ritualistic dagger. But purely hypothetically, I could use it as a letter opener. I suppose. Though I don't think I'd use it that way. Who knows whose blood it has seen. Anyway, will that suffice? Or do you want me to go back and look for something even more extravagant? Loot her corpse dust? This will do just fine. I'll find a fitting place for it on my wall. Good. I've fulfilled my part of the trade. Now it's your turn. Ah, that's right. I promised a drink in exchange for a trinket. One moment. Let's see if I have something that will bring your words back to you. Oh, we're doing a spoken heart again. Yeah. Do I have anything that adds? Not really. I don't have any inclusions that are gonna work for that. Which is good, because this is the first drink that I served to him, too. I'm not subtle. No, it's just, it's really funny to me. Like, how, okay, there's a lot of characters in this that are reminding me of, like, some of us. And it's really funny because, like, the Zephyr reminds me of somebody a lot, and it's very, very funny because I can't even say, but yeah, anyway, it's really funny. In exchange, a ritualistically prepared drink just for you. Perfect. Almost worth stealing. This is hilarious. This game is just like, so many of the characters are so like our system coded almost, which is really funny. I I love this. Let's keep it at almost. Who bit you? A vampire. Why? Because we were fighting. Why? Because I stole a cape. But you're not wearing a cape. It's another vampire's cape. I was hired to retrieve it, and she got in the way. You killed her? Yes. Why? Because she tried to eat me. Yeah. Probably because you broke in. Was it the vampire at Marrow Castle? Yes. Oh, I heard that one is scary. Was she scary? Oh my god, look at how cute Melly is. No, she wasn't scary. Do I have pronouns for Melly? Oh, the star. That's correct. Because yes, that is, oh, she's so precious. Detective Melina. I love her. Stop. She's so cute. Anyway, little star, little Kibby, yeah. Were there a lot of traps? Yes. Did you trigger a lot of traps? No. You're lying. What kind of traps were there? Where are your parents? Dead. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. It's already been this many years since they died. Just kidding. I can count. It's been 7 years. So you were 3. Melly was 3. I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved their murder, so it's okay. Did you avenge them? No, they got eaten by zombies, and the zombies got eaten by a T-Rex. Not a lot left to avenge. A T-Rex? I'm sorry, there's Tyrannosaurus Rexes here? That's interesting, Melina. Yeah, right? I think it's a very cool origin story. It is indeed. Melina, is that your name? Yes, but you can also call me Melly. That's my undercover name. And you shouldn't be telling it to people. It's okay, you seem very nice. Oh my god. What's your name? Blaze. Is that his name, Innkeeper? Definitely. Really? He doesn't look like a Blaze. More like a Dave. But it's okay, your parents couldn't have known that. Blaze it is. She's extremely 10 years old, she really is. So, Blaze, tell me more about that vampire killing. I would like to hear about it as well. Fine, but I don't feel comfortable with the kid being here. Excuse me? I am the greatest detective of our generation, and I can handle your PG vampire story just fine, thank you very much. We're not of the same generation. I love that he's now Blaze. It's just a fancy way to say all of all time, Blaze. I won't be held responsible if anyone calls Child Protective Services on you. To bring me where? To my parents? Right. How about you just tell us how you ended up fighting the vampire? And more importantly, defeating her. You did defeat her, right? Do I look dead to you? A little. The journey to Marrow Castle was simple. I encountered some of her horrid creatures along the way. Their maws were full of so many teeth, counting them would have taken my entire lifetime. How long is an echo's lifetime, anyway? Do earth echoes live longer than fire echoes? I don't know. Did the primordial sea make you age slower? I don't know. I've never been there. You're an air echo, right? Do you swim in the sea or do you float through it? I don't swim. But then how can you visit the primordial sea? I don't. I live in Gaia. I have no desire to move to another plane, nor to analyze my lifespan. Perhaps we can return to your recap? Right. Lady Evelyn's monsters of terror. Their teeth could not pierce my armor of ice and more ice, and my strength was no match for them. You're not wearing any armor. It melted. It does that. Side effects of the vampiric ingredients. What? What? You made it to the castle and then you fell into her traps? Or her pond? Neither. Both. Nevertheless, I finally made it inside after clashing with the living gargoyle at her gates. I knew that trying to sneak around and find the cape anywhere other than in her presence was pointless. So I made my way straight to the colossal ballroom where she was already waiting for me. It was covered in mirrors, displaying only myself and the cape that had been carelessly flung over a cello chair. What a nice reception. It was malevolent. Her fangs were gleaming in the flickering candlelight of her chandeliers, and her mocking greeting was full of malice and bloodlust. We both knew why I was there, and we both believed we were the one who would walk away with blood on their hands. Your hands are surprisingly clean. I washed them in the river, almost got crushed by a star in the process. Knocked me right into the armor of some strange seraph woman. She gave me a lecture on fighting the undead without divinity, as if vampires don't have divine origins themselves. But she mended my wounds, so... Most of them. The fight was brutal. We broke many mirrors, many bones. I was sure she wouldn't relent, so I tried to tire her out until daybreak. But then, suddenly her fangs were in my arm, draining the blood from my veins. While she regained her strength through the life she was stealing from me, I felt the doors of Tuat open before me. But my own strength didn't completely leave my body, not yet. I used my last ounce of slowly fading consciousness to break an ice spike off my armor and pierce it straight through her wicked heart. It melted in my hands as her body slowly turned to ash. And at last, the cape was mine. Well done. That sounds like a fight worth bleeding for. I shall carry it with me forever. Can you have just asked her for the cape? No. Why not? I'm a rogue. I don't ask, I take. So you're a thief? Yes. That's great. I need someone to mentor me in thievery. You'd be perfect for that. I thought you were a detective. I have many talents. I'm not teaching you anything. I'm not a babysitter. And I'm not a baby. You're the size of one. Alright, let's stick with the vampires for now. I'm curious, where did you find that dagger? She had it on her, attempted to strike me with it several times. It fell to the ground when she crumbled into dust. I picked it up out of respect for the fight she put up, a memory of a battle well fought. Did her clothes also turn into dust? Yes. So she left nothing else behind? Nothing but the dagger and a wound on my arm. And a vial of blood. A vial of blood? Yes. It seemingly was able to resist the destructive force of her undoing. And the destructive force of hitting the floor. Weirdly enough, it also had a label on it. It read, Blood of the First Vampire. Mike. Oh my god! Hold on. I need to send this to somebody that I know. Blood of the First Vampire, Mike. Hold on. Mike. Mike. It was a deeper red than I had ever seen, and it almost seemed alive. What a strange thing to have on you. Maybe she thought you were planning to steal that too, and she wanted to protect it with her life. Which she did, I guess. Certainly sounds valuable. Are you going to pawn it? No, I left it there. Put it back in its display case. I have no interest in blood vials or vampire mythology. And how do you know vampires are divine? Common sense. You don't strike me as someone with a lot of that. Well, it seems like the quest was completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job. I'm lucky I survived once more. One more bite and I never would have made it out alive. Did you think you might die? When you took the quest, I mean. Always a possibility. And why would you go? Death is inevitable. Such is life. At least you found the cape. I'm sure that other vampire will be happy to have it back. I don't care. I just did my job. Speaking of which, Melly is right. Kyle would be very happy to have his beloved cape returned. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery? After the day I've had? Not enough blood left in your bones? I don't think any blood is in my bones. Not usually. Fine, I'll do a direct delivery just this once. Where can I find this Kyle? Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid a certain cleric with her investigations. I'm sure you'll recognize her. Not her again. Where are they? Uncertain. Try looking around Zenith. They can't have gotten far yet. What are they investigating? The Star Rain, as far as I know. That's what I was investigating. We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further, or even find the culprit of this curious incident. Come on, Blaze. We have to go and find them. For your cape and for my notes. I'm going. Alone. You do whatever. I don't need a sidekick. Wait, we have Melly information. Melina might be young, but she's already an aspiring detective, and probably smarter than quite a few of my customers. She's a sweet and curious kid, despite her parents meeting an early, tragic end. It's exceptionally hard not to like her, and it seems like not even edgy rogues can resist her charm. She's so cute. Wait for me. See you soon, innkeeper. She's so cute. I love her. See you soon, Melly. Oh. She's adorable. She is so coming with. Absolutely. Very good. Okay. Is there a save? Yes. Oh my god, wait, we haven't saved that whole time. Uh-oh. Okay. I think that that is a good spot to stop for the day. I think that's a really good spot to stop for the day. I really like this game. I think it's adorable. I think we should play this more. I think we definitely will. I don't know when, but we will. We have stream tomorrow. There will be League of Legends, and then Friday there will be more Mina the Hollower. Next week, we'll probably try and get more Tavern talk in next week. I don't know when, but it'll happen. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that was really cute. I'm really liking this. I really like this game. This is so adorable. Leah, you're the one that recommended this, right? If I'm not mistaken. Thank you so much for the recommendation. This is really adorable, and I'm really loving this. Thank you. Oh my god. It's a very cute game. It is. Keep an eye out for a mysterious individual to a special cosplay on TikTok. Nothing guaranteed, and I don't know if we have a wig for it. But I do think that he's, like, probably gonna steal that eye makeup design. Or at least, like, do a little, like, nod to it or something, because he's such a dork. But yeah, we're gonna go. This was really fun. I'm gonna go maybe make like a little snack, and then I don't know what we're doing for the rest of the day. I know we have to cook dinner, but like that's later. That's later problems. So yeah. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. This is really fun, and yeah. Bye.